Is that?
Yeah.
Oh man, why am I so shiny? I had a gray hair on my chest, man. I was. I couldn't believe it.
We're gonna be silver foxes, man. That's all it is.
True, brother. Damn, birthday. Fadel got a 2K MR, but I mean, LUGABO's up there in legend, so number go up.
Number up mean player better, maybe. We'll see.
Obviously.
Fadel kind of running some crazy ass options here. Overhead, drive reversal. Nice catch on the dash up. Deny that from happening.
Whoa, on the other side, gets the throw. Oh!
See, run cancel into nothing, just stuff like that. Like, you don't expect Kim players or any player to do that kind of stuff.
Whoa!
Fadel spent all the drive gauge. Only needed that one hit, that's it, okay. Could have worse if you would have gotten back thrown, but you know what? Good news.
Yeah, for the reputation of these two players, LUGABO being a little crazy, the Dominican mind games from Fadel, that was a pretty straight up and down, like, regular match, playing regular neutral. Oh, so cheap.
Commit to the run up. Down the target combo, try to go for the heavy kick, drive reversal is there. Fadel low on drive gauge, spins the rest of it.
I feel like they didn't mean to go into, they probably didn't want to go into burnout, but the block string ended up putting them below 2 bars, so the drive reversal put them in. So they're gonna be in the corner and burnout. They're gonna have to look for super, and in the meantime, you might get throw loop. Oh, big punish counter with the scissor kicks. Converts into the level 3. This might burn them out, but it's definitely gonna put Fadel out of burnout.
So help.
Ooh.
For the party.
Nice. Snipe on the neutral jump.
Yep, calm on the way down. Don't get too obvious. We both got that 15-year-old reaction.
Oh,
something in the applesauce type beat.
Nice anti-air. Okay. It's looking like some clean. It's looking like some clean Street Fighter, Cola. Are you sure these are some youngins?
Yeah, this is a little bit I don't know, passive, footsie based.
Well, to be honest, I don't think you can get to this 2K MR point without having some solid fundamentals of some sort. What a nice side switch there from Fadel.
Yeah, that's good tech. Not many people know how to do that. That's actually surprising that he does something that not many even high-level Bison players do. Back to the screen we go. Double dashes up. Double command dash, excuse me. Oh no, caught the recovery. Driver sweep. The raw stuff, even better because you have the bomb on, some more hesitancy.
Fadel just relentless with the offense. Oh. Save drive reversal because they're in burnout. Oh, here comes the strings. This dude's doing strings.
He's doing strings. Oh yeah, don't take the trade with her. We'll punish instead. Brother. One more of a buffer, I would say, but still, Fadel. Get that super off right after.
That's good. That's good knowledge from Fadel. Like the run stop with Kimberly when they're in burnout, it's still not plus. You have to do an EX, I believe, to make it advantageous. So he checked, he took the trade, and stopped the pressure.
Combo, nice and close. Double dashes up for the Oki. Fadel just delaying, finding his turn. Now getting the side switch off the OD stomp. Clutch back dash. Go with the side switch here. Maybe level 3. No, go for the knockdown. You're right, Riddle. Save that bar.
Great corner carry. Even though they were in the corner, they placed themselves mid-screen with them. So I like that decision. Ooh. Nice conversion. That was a bit far away, but they still found the medium kick to connect off of it, and they close it out with the what's that move called for Kimberly? I gotta learn all of her moves now because how good she is.
That's OD Tatsu to me. That's what it is. OD Tatsu. God dang it.
It's a Bushin Tatsu.
Bushin. Reversal, -6 punch incoming, and Bison were the best, using that crouching medium punch. Still go for the meter, let's get the bomb on, that's absolutely fine. The fake out! Oh, you're so nasty. You're so nasty. Hits the brakes, almost got the air to air right there. Fall on the other side, and punch kind of recovery.
That's gonna put him in burnout. This super, they're gonna have to find the supers off of the DI, and maybe they might get throw loops in the process. This is not good for Fadel.
You want to do more guessing.
Man.
And the can coming out. What? I thought because LUGABO put down the kid that he would just block it out, hold parry, Fadel with the bust out. But he's still up in the corner.
Oh my goodness. I'm about to look that up. Down medium punch and the down medium punch.
Right,
Are you okay? Okay.
Choking. I'm crying. I'm choking.
Oh, that's -1. So that was a 7-frame gap. The crouch medium punch and the crouching medium punch.
Red cook in the back heavy kick at the bottom right after it. Plus, using that 14 frame, the light one.
Abusing the drive gauge. LUGABO is in such a tough spot. You know, Bison, they nerfed his drive gauge exchange off of the heavy kick, but he's still one of the best characters at just abusing the plus frames and attacking your drive gauge on block.
Slowly and continuously. Scissor kick, able to catch the slide. At least that was crouching kick. One of those buttons, doesn't matter. Good timing on that, regardless. Parry.
Oh no, burnout. Presses the super button.
Oh, the gap. I was gonna be like, you know, I thought LUGABO was gonna keep it airtight because of the bar at the bottom. But again, we talked about how these resets happen every time for LUGABO. Fadel knows he's on set point.
And it's one of those situations, you know, like, are they gonna do it? Am I gonna mash on super? Like, there's trust. Like, they're gonna block it out. Nope. Good mash too. Wow. Oh, great air. Like the anti-air on that was cool.
Burn up, definitely out of options. Even with this round having to spin too much bar.
Oh no.
It's gonna be a
oh no.
I think he wanted medium and a cycle crusher, but that a little bit delayed on the cycle crusher right there.
A little bit of a sloppy round there for both players, but gonna tie it up. LUGABO trying to stay in this match. Down 2-0. But if he wins this match, he might be able to build some momentum. And he gets the punish on the scissor kicks. Nice. Wow, look at the patience.
On the other side, the tap parry attempt. Trying to read the rhythm. A bit hard to do. Throw. Yes, sir.
Oh, that might close it out. And he converts it into the level 3. That's going to do it. Fadel takes it 3-0.
Fadel, we were sitting here talking about LUGABO, Fadel, Dominican mind games, and Dominican footsies. All right.
Shower me with praise. Well, we got this match going. Akuma versus Cammy. Extremely volatile. Akuma with the low health. Cammy with the dive kick. Easy to get in, but these characters will spit out some damage, and they're going to skip some neutral. So we'll see how this goes. A little bit of patience. The X dive kick coming out. And we get the throw take a little bit of meter back.
All we do is to skip the neutral is that OD dive kick. I think in this matchup, 4 Pierce and Stand Pierce are so good for Akuma. They also have the range where you want to hit the dive kicks. Nice air there. Okay, we'll take that instead of a DP.
Got a little bit of a bust out in the meaty hooligan low. Getting some plus frames off of that. Back to neutral. Akuma getting close to the corner, but NeoJudai spending a lot of meter, but has enough to kill on the next hit.
Seems to find it. Actually, blow up that was punish counter with damn near death. Off the low, that'll finish it off. And I like that NeoJudai, like, he's confident with that crouching medium punch. We know that got nerfed, but he's gonna be using it against like drive rush instead of just kind of fishing with it. Season 1.
Yeah, and the crouching medium punch, it got nerfed, but the recovery is what's nerfed, not the start of it. It's still very dangerous if you actually hit somebody with it.
Choose properly. Uh-oh. To the corner, spiral arrow, deep. Oh, I thought you did a DP off of that. Maybe that did change, I'm not sure.
Space on that spiral arrow. And NeoJudai above 3 bars goes for the side switch. That's gonna be, oh, not quite. Burnout. There's a chance, but the throw is gonna take it for NeoJudai.EX.
.EX. Gonna put the EX on. He's the evolved version. NeoJudai Alpha Plus 2.
Oh, those dive kicks, man. It's so hard to anti-air dive kicks. I mean, I have to be so, like, singular focus. This is what I'm looking for, and anything else is gonna hit me because I'm not even holding down back. I'm mashing on it. Okay. So I don't blame Subarashi at all for just getting deer in headlights, having to block it and taking the plus frames.
It's hard. I mean, like, you do that, you watch for the dive kicks, you have to worry about her ground speed, her drive rush, the fears. There are other ways to get in, you know. Best way, like, the one way is to fight the character, like back up, stand fierce, forward fierce, fireball as well. Big bait. We'll take that. Could have been a little bit more on the -6, but that's okay. Have him up in the corner for the safe jump setup.
We're pressing buttons, corner. And he takes it with the adamant flame. The old flame punch.
I think in Japan it's called like Congo Fire or something like that. Those are my cool names. Congo?
So one thing you can do against Cammy's dive kicks is try to stay a little bit closer to her so the dive kicks don't have that later spacing where she's gonna have plus frames. But that does mean you have to be closer to her neutral, and that's where down medium punch and down medium can become a problem. But Subarashi getting the level 3 and low drive gauge for NeoJudai. How's he gonna get out of this situation?
Careful now. Gonna take that fireball right there. Can't take too much more. The jab. I think he could have got on DP, but you know what? Keep it nice and simple, especially in tournament. Watch out for the drive impact and play around that idea. He'll get the spot either way up the low in the grip. Subarashi. Akuma. I think that means like excellent or something in Japanese. Let me look that up.
Great, excellent, like praise, something cool. But yeah, you saw there was a counter hit there too, so NeoJudai may have even tried to super through that, but unfortunately, it's gonna make it 1-1.
Crush Fierce, of course, having Tatsu for that maximum. Oh no! Supposed to be a fireball. Release of 4 Fierce.
Probably just a walk up down jab, but you know, if you hit forward and down in a diagonal, you're getting an uppercut.
You're right.
Wow, that was,
yes! The hooligan.
Wow, we convert off the trade off the back, heavy kick anti-air, nice. Oh, a little bit too far away for the throw. That's gonna take it.
Round 2. Upper game of the round so far. That bear at the bottom, slowly but surely getting better about the space.
Ooh.
Nice whip punch against the crouching to kick. That's been an entry tool for Subarashi continuously. Let me stop.
NeoJudai backed off a little bit, maybe to recover some drive gauge. You know, when your opponent has full gauge and you don't, it's not a bad idea to recover and wait for your gauge to go up because they're not recovering anything.
That's true.
But Subarashi actually did find the hit. He got the corner. The punch, the flame punch coming out.
Fire punch. Oh, I'm trying to get the 4 Fierce interrupted.
Ooh. Oh, is he going to choose to do the level 3 and kill? He's pretty far ahead. It looks like he's going to dump everything.
Spin to win. I feel like there might have been a routing for like level 2, but you know what? You're in tournament, and I feel like it's better just to spin what you know what you can do right now instead of like hesitate, drop the combo, and then worry about it later. And I feel like, again, this matchup, you don't need that much bar, and Akuma's kind of like a battery. You can level 1, level 2 things in bar.
Comfort is sometimes king. I mean, it probably is better to win the round and have the level 3 or even like an extra super, but we'll see how it pans out. Yeah, especially when the Cammy has a level 3. NeoJudai. All he had to do is get 1 hit, convert to level 3, and he got this in the bag. He comes out, punish counter, flame punish. Oh, that's gonna be it. Nice conversion from NeoJudai.
Yeah. It's one thing to have the drops on the other side, but it's one thing for the other person to pick it up and have like a punish right after an optimal punish, and that's 2 up. Especially not too far behind, so has to collect themselves a little bit more. And the matchup knowledge, I think they should throw in a few more fireballs. I know it sounds crazy, but you have these fast-ass fireballs with the heavy version. OD to switch it up a little bit. Put those on. It's going to help disrupt the neutral.
Exactly. It's going to make the Cammy player have to think about what you're thinking about. But oftentimes with these, especially with these two kinds of characters, you can kind of just run your offense, and it's on them to adjust. And that's what it seems like NeoJudai is doing, forcing his will in.
Delayed the jab just a little bit to get the counter hit. Nice. Punishing coming the 4 Fierce. Tatsu not spending too much bar here. Ooh, you should always walk front, my friend.
Big turnaround.
Don't get hit by that, though.
Wow. The parries are coming out. He's trying to recover some drive gauge. It's punished. Oh, back and forth. The drive gauge is so low on both parts, but the EX uppercut's going to take the round.
Might be the first bust out we've seen from Subarashi, so it comes out at the right time here. Standing off set point.
Right. When you do rare uppercuts, they're much harder to predict. If it's like you haven't done one in 10 wake ups, it's like, is he gonna do it or what? So you just kind of keep confident that you can keep attacking him on wake up, and then you bust out that one time. Could make the difference.
Switch up the entire game plan, personal defense. Plus range on the OD fireball, 4 Fierce, harder space trap. You get up in the corner, that -3 sticks to you a little bit more. No anti-air, I get it, Cammy. Like a mix-up character, but so is Akuma. Honestly, every jumping for him is like a mix-up.
Yeah, sometimes you're expecting a dive kick and you don't want to uppercut. You're like, I'm gonna be late, I'm just gonna block, and then she gets a free jump in.
Both sides. 2 interactions right here for Subarashi. First off the low.
So much drive gauge, and he spends the level 3. This is gonna hurt, and it's gonna nearly put them in burnout.
You have over the corner so you can like OD fireball, Sam Fierce OD fireball, and goes for the overhead instead. Perfect parry and the punish right after. Subarashi!
2-2. Okay. This is a really intense match for a first. Like, usually an opener is like, all right, let's see how they do. Let's maybe give them some pointers, but they're going at it.
If I NeoJudai, he don't want to hear us talking mad smack about him if he loses. That's why double hooligan. Nah, you can't go for the triple.
He went for the triple.
Bro, he returned to see the cry too many times.
He made an adjustment with the demon flip that he's been seeing that NeoJudai's been pairing to the demon flip, and he whipped and punished it with the throw. Oh, counter forward heavy. He's gonna do it. Meterless.
Meterless now. Akuma can dump off the damage. I keep forgetting that. He always need bar to do that.
Popping up the jump. NeoJudai, he has to make some plays. This is tournament. This is match point for Subarashi.
They are playing like it's evil right now. God dang.
I know, you told me this is gonna be a chill commentary. We're just gonna hang out. Look at these two going at it.
Alright, game final round comes out of this. Fully stocked and locked, ready to unload with the bar at the bottom.
Doesn't get any closer than this. Both players have their critical super level 3s. Any conversion is gonna lead into big damage if they so choose it.
Even better for Akuma, if somebody Rusty can go for like level 2, a whip punish on the heavy. The crouch kick is able to hit. The overhead, take the turn back. Yeah.
Oh, low forward, no green. Walks under the jump. Green again. Oh, he parries against throw.
DP, please.
Oh, but NeoJudai's burned out. They're both burned out.
Both ashy.
And he can do it from both players. They're both in burnout. Plus frames. He's still attacked in burnout. Hooligan. Uh-oh, I'm panicking. I'm panicking. All three of us are panicking. Both the players, you two, four panics. Drive cages, blue comes out.
NeoJudai finally is the perfect dive kick to get it that he needed.
All the chocolate chip cookies. I know you. I know milk is bad for you. I asked you about it. I made the read. I was right. You gotta let the milk go, bro. Not whole, 2%, 1% skim, none of that. Don't even get the almonds. Anyways, Raven is Raw versus $3 intern, A.K.I. Fiesty with the Kimberly.
I'll just say I don't drink milk before commentary. Let's put it that way. All right.
O'Neal, Patrice O'Neal. Gotta go out like a soldier. I gotta drink milk to it. And cookies by himself. Now you're crying on stream. Look at you.
It's a different day today. I'll tell you that. Set up. Plus of the heavy. Wins all the bar. Doesn't matter. Raven is Raw is on the bar right themselves. Bison got the lead.
Both in burnout. Kimberly in burnout might even be more dangerous than Luke because she got the run, the fake run pressure. It don't even matter. Plus frames off of the shoulder. And then we got the drive gauge back for Fiesty. She's gonna turn green immediately. Lean green killer machine.
Green bee giant right there.
Jolly adventure.
That's what Jolly when you get hit by the green. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Fake out, elbow drop. It goes in for the driver's conversion. Resets the pressure. Counter hit. Like that. We talked about the mix that she got. Spicy with the Pusheisty. Let me find out. Ooh, the shimmy.
No, she didn't.
That Stand Fierce is such a good shimmy button, even more so. Like, it was already pretty good. But sometimes you resort to Stand Medium Kick. Not anymore. Stand Fierce, even better. More reward, more reach. Why not use it?
Hey, is there any consensus on Kimberly players whether they think they still should have a EX uppercut link up, like a Invincible Tatsu? Are they still like, yeah, she needs it? I don't think she needs it anymore.
I think those people need to be put in a blender. All right.
Holy guacamole! I don't mean to distract, but Revel D just contributed $80 to the Matcherino. Thank you very much. Ridiculous generosity.
Let's fucking go, punk. That's for you, punk. You better win. That's crazy. Now, if I say something to say about it.
Oh man, that range. This is where drive gauge can be so unpredictable. If you're gonna use the right button to check it, or you're gonna end up getting punish countered. And that's the same range that Kimberly can be doing a jump heavy kick, jump elbow, but Raven is Raw, finds a down medium kick. He's gonna convert. Gets the throw. He's gonna drive rush after it, got the plus frames, and he finds the counter hit for the round.
Yeah, drive rush heavy kick such a good inner tool, but we talk about like who can check drive rush. Obviously, Luke is gonna be better. He's still got crouching, medium punch, crouching, medium kick is great. The bait on the crouch fears, fantastic. You'll take that.
Easy bait.
You gotta wait till you stop it.
I need some allergy medication so I have the right rasp in my voice. Oh, the crouching medium punch. Straight into the level 3. Just stop the combo. Go for the win. I like it. And that's gonna be 1-1.
Funny business necessary. The W. All right, all even out. This is already kind of a hard matchup because of the fireballs disrupt a little bit of the rhythm that you'd like to do. And Raven has been pretty good at checking the green. Not that time, but usually speaking, if he feels confident, will hit the crouching medium kick or the crouching medium punch.
I would even say that was it was good to not check it at that range because it's so unpredictable if your button's gonna whip in time. So I think that was pretty smart.
Sometimes you have to rock. Yeah. Ooh. Could be worse. Oh, wake up super.
Certainly gonna go for the side switch here, right? No, they stay in the corner. Do they get a setup? Yes, they do. Oh no! Pressing buttons, turn it green, low forward, drive rush. Back into the corner with you. How is Fiesty gonna get out of this?
Got to pick with the heavy, the DP right after. Drive rush. Try to go for the throw or try to bait out the throw.
Oh, finds the punish counter. Another one that was punished. Wow. Raven just walking back enough to be able to whip punish that slide. Nice moves. Gonna be tough for Fiesty to get out of this.
She had it before. She had the combo. We're taking the fireball. Drive rush medium. Nice and close to make it harder to chase that down or interrupt that, I should say. Hella plus. Elbow drop counter hit. Get a medium right after that, I feel.
Taking some space. Finds a good punish counter with the sweep. Generating offense. Maybe the meter. Spending a lot of meter, but they can convert into level 3 for the win, and they do. Of course, it's going to make it a tough round 3. Because of course, Brawl is going to have the critical art. The level 3 super available, and Fiesty is going to be running on empty. But we'll see how they can pull it off.
At the very least, they'll get that speed and damage buff. So if she can get in the corner and mix it, that's one less interaction you have to do to kill.
I like the patience here. Let's see how they navigate this. They only got 1 bar left of drive gauge. It's going to build up a lot. Oh, they're drive rushing again, but they get the trade.
Video, what the trade with. Have the neck cutter again.
She's making it work.
Oh my god, that could have been it. Maybe medium would have reached. Crouching medium instead of stand medium. W buttons.
So unfortunate. That would have been the game if that medium punch could have connected. Level 3 is going to come out. This is going to put Raven as Raw back into the game with drive gauge, corner position. But Fiesty still got a fighting chance. Oh no! Awkward angle for the anti-air. That's going to make it 2-1 in favor of Raven's Raw.
Wizard X coming through with the 250. Thank you so much for the direct contribution. Raven, final game for him. Whips the heavy, no punish.
Here comes Luke.
Damage is still good. Oh, delays the crouch you to kick. You know what? Seeing a lot more players do that, and I like seeing that. I should call it like tap parry tips and things like that. Very smart stuff. Switch it up.
Oh. Wow, big punish counter with the heavy punch. The conversion wasn't there though, unfortunately. Big jump heavy kick. You know when Kimberly's do the elbow and jump heavy kick, I get some.
It's like damn.
I've been looking for the elbow and I get clocked just like that. Oh, they tried to go for the throw bait.
Yeah, back throw, but the anti finally works out. Capcom decided to pay her for what happened last round. They're like, yo, my bad. Put that hitbox on that for you right there for that cross up. The crouch pierce. It's elbow drop. That's not only good against, obviously, like the baits against DPs, but against the crouch, you're going to kick right into level 3. Better for Fiesty than what happened in the last game because they're up around. This helps out with the damage.
Yeah, it does seem to me when you spend level 3 a bit early in your like match winning round, like you really are. The pressure's on. You have to secure the deal after that because the next round, there's not gonna be a next round. Baiting the X uppercut, Fiesty makes it 2-2.
I just know Fiesty talking crazy right now. I'm just kidding. She wouldn't do that. It's only ranked. I don't think they're a tournament. Key Children tournament. Either way, getting better about solidifying things and now getting the OD neck hunter. Quarter, you go.
And just again with the heavy kick to start off the round, she might be spotting a weakness for Raven as well, not anti-air though.
Yeah, stay fierce.
Why did she get a mix-up after that? I don't like that.
They said just simply, don't let it happen in the first place. Perfect parry and DI in the run-up. If I keep it nice and tight, nice and compact, where it's harder to read, doesn't even happen if you even had the read or the capability of perfect parry and DI.
Kimberly is so good this season that I learned I learned what that move is called. Actually, I know already, but when she did arch step, she's so good this season. Now I know the name of when she runs at you and kicks twice.
I remember the moves are the names that make me the max. Oh no!
Oh no, drive impact.
That button was active enough that she was able to retract. The time was perfect. Right to level 3. The fact that also, by the way, we were seeing way more level 3s overall in Street Fighter 6, like the first rounds on both sides. The meter build's kind of insane right now because of maybe teching and maybe how the meter build is just overall in the game compared to season 1. Kind of weird.
Ooh, pressure's on. Match round for Raven as Raw. That uppercut whip and it didn't quite get hit.
Hella plus.
Oh. That was a cute conversion off of the punish counter down medium punch. Connecting it with the stand medium kick. Cool. Low forward drive rush coming out. Oh!
Okay, we'll still get the throw right after though.
Oh no.
Throw. It's one more touch. Doable.
Make a punch. Integrate. I like it. Oh, that's definitely gonna burn them out. The critical art doing 2 blocks of drive gauge. This gives Fiesty a fighting chance.
Biggest issue though is that Raven eventually is gonna get that level 2, so I'll have a better bust out if need be. So careful. Oh, nice little walk back to get the whip punch with the stand beater kick to start things off. Final in, but delays the jab to get the win. Feisty was gonna walk back and maybe wait for like a crouching medium punch recovery. Get out here though, multiple games, including Street Fighter. Oh boy, Cammy.
All right. I remember in the earlier stages of this game, people would consider Cammy a counter pick to JP because of how aggressive she is and the dive kicks, and it's hard for JP to deal with that. But I think the strength of JP has just been like the way people have developed this character, is bulldogging his way in. Now you can kind of keep up with her.
I think with the nerfs to her side switch, to her crouching medium punch button, some nerfs to it's kind of hurt, like the stand fierce or crouching medium punch, having an actual hitbox on those, thank God. In level 2, also some chip scenarios also being nerfed. I still think this is one of his worser matchups, but anything as bad as it used to be. You can fight it.
Oh yeah, I see what you mean. And in this corner, I mean, JP is pretty comfortable in the corner. If you get a good OD amnesia, you might win the matchup. But they nerfed that as well recently, right?
They did. But I do feel like now they're just setting up the parts right after, which is not happening right now. Might be departing from this earth. Oil. Damn, Clint is getting into him. All right, Clint. First round. Survives the departure, and OD, getting the back throw. One of the things about fighting JP is like you got to figure out how am I going to survive departure, because they won't use that to walk in. Not even about mix-ups. It's just like corralling you, controlling the neutral.
Exactly. And one thing JP is really good at, and maybe one of the best characters in the game at doing, is the strategy where you spend some meter, but you spend so much time in neutral with projectiles, spikes, the portals in the air, that you're just burning away at their drive gauge while you're just chilling and building your drive gauge back. And then you set up this kind of situation with the level 2 and you're just in a dominating position. Whoa!
Perfect time with the overhead. Okay.
And there's still a burnout.
As he walks, gets the bar back faster. Back in the green. 2 throws. Wants to make him OD command grab. Embrace. Right.
Just letting it bang out.
That's max meter build too. Kakadu and all the top level JP players do. At the very end.
Have you seen Zangief do the running bear grab EX? Do you see how much meter that thing builds?
It's and now the range on it's better too as well. Like so it's harder to backdash away. So I'm sure we'll get to a CNG player. Perfect parry.
Yeah.
That back.
Connection. And the level 3 to burn them out? Okay.
OD, of course. With the departure from Lockdown City. Impact, you can't do that. That's super. But Clint's now out of bar. I mean, they have no 3 gauges, They have 2 gauges to use. But that's where they have to fight level 3.
Exactly. Like sometimes when you're in that burnout situation where you spend a super, it's still good for your opponent because you're still in burnout. And you, like you said, they lose their level 3, but they might just gain it back right here. There it is.
Oh my god. Never mind. Got it right back.
Still
it was in the savings account, not in the check-ins. My bad. Check the other area. Yeah. Hey!
Cammy,
right? Clint kind of took it up. No, he's delaying a lot, and also, like, beyond just like having delays here and there, he's dealt with departure very, very well, which is such a big reason why JP is cheap. Departure locks you down. You also don't take the space that he wants to have. Other stuff is good. Level 2 is good, but departure's a real sauce.
He finds the punish counter on the OD amnesia. That's probably going to close it out. Not quite enough. Reversal, but it's not enough. Yeah, the knockdowns that you get off a drive reversal is not going to give you a lot of time. So even if that spiral arrow didn't actually hit, since they're in burnout, they could have blocked it and still not been able to punish. So that was a good choice from Clint there.
Very smart. Matchup knowledge. The proper knockdowns impact right back. The fake out ghost. What if we go for a sequence that, drive impact that ends it, killing the drive gauge from Clint. Burnout, can you survive? Good start back to mid-screen.
That drive impact, man, that reminds me, like, man, I'd be so embarrassed when I get a drive impact when I mean to do drive reversal. Like, I react to their normal, but the normal whips, so I get a DI. It looks so stupid.
It looks so random. Do that a lot. God damn. I swear to always like this, I promise. Empty throw, we break though. Nice back step to be able to get the punish counter against the spiral arrow. This one worked out where you had the time to departure and then you made out a reaction. All right.
Oh no. Well, a lot of delayed medium punches from Clint here. I wonder if Rave is going to catch on to that. Might start waking up with buttons maybe. Oh, back to Nooch. Playing some Nooch. Only a matter of time before you see a dive kick. Some green. But Rave holding his own, but the Stuper's going to come out.
So much recovery on that. Fake Ghost will have that level 3. Clint wanted to do this to get the lead. I like that. Kill the drop gauge as well, as much as possible.
That's really smart. Because even if they throw the regular fireball, it's just going to bust through it. Wait it out. Wow, just backing off. He knows he has the lead.
A lot of people panic in the scenarios, right? Or they try to go in too much. It's too obvious.
No
what
way.
A pickup! Oh, you get departure right after it. Not even worried about like getting a pierce. Just wants the departure to set up for things like this. Level 2 coming through. A reversal, and it's still there. Maybe let him get a free departure with an impact behind that.
Looking pretty grim. Nice air to air. Man, Rave is. Oh no! Oh no! Is that what happens when you praise somebody? There's a curse that happens?
It's commentator curse. Welcome, Jimbo, to the commentator curse. You have put Rave down and Clint up 2 games. Oh,
it ain't my fault.
Well, you know what? Maybe it'll be better for him. Switch it over to Bison.
That was like the reverse of what I mentioned earlier about getting a DI on accident. Maybe, I don't know, getting a drive reversal that doesn't connect feels bad too. Because like you're expecting maybe they're going to low for a drive rush and then just nothing happens. You get fully punished, countered, and you lose more than 2 bars for it.
Damn, I lost bars and health. Deep with the dive kick. You know what? This matchup, I feel like it got worse because stand jab used to be like the button to use. Now you can't do it as much. Like, that's not like a good counterpoke tool.
Man, it feels so bad to EX. Whenever Bison knocks you down and he drive rushes at you, you know he can block in time. But you're like, I gotta do something. I gotta bust out with his EX.
Something, anything. Gets higher with the back medium. Shades the Street Fighter 5 right there.
Oh. Chipping away at that drive gauge. Chipping away at it, taking the plus frames. Oh, the DI! Oh, he burnt himself out for this. I don't know if that's worth it, but we'll find out. And he almost makes it worth it. EX dive kick coming out. And Clint is certainly going to close this out, probably with level 1. There it is. Going to put Clint on match point.
First time we see level 1 kill a character. Because her lead is at level 1 and the damage that it does just does not equate to a lot compared to other characters.
And typically when the opponent's health bar is below where the first drive gauge bar is, if it's below that, usually a level 1 will kill.
Oh, yeah, it's true, it's true. The bomb on, careful, blocks the jump in. Look up throw, rave. The shimmy on him. Throw. He knew, Clint knew with the dive kick to blow it up. That's why our defense up in the corner will still be one of the best because she has that option other characters don't have. Even if you can't side switch, you still get advantage over an OD dive kick punish counter.
Yep. I believe the dive kick is always safe though, the EX one, if they block it right.
I think so. I haven't seen him be punished for it, so. Uh-oh. Wake up super, no more games! No!
All right, that might be the turnaround. That might be the momentum Rave needs to turn this set around.
Cammy, no. Level 3 at the bottom. Level 2 is good. Damn, you like this as Rave. Let him already utilize on his side of things. You have to get the bomb on though. If you want that big access to Bison damage, the Bison Twitter clips that you see on Twitter, you gotta get the bomb on. You play with the back, those denying it from happening. Answer with the back medium, another toss. Counter throw will kill.
Oh my! Oh man, there's no way to slice it, man. That was a mauling.
OD fans, she can at least go toe to toe with some of the fireball pressure and get more reward on. Juri can't do that.
I think the joke now is Mai was nerfed back to top 1. She's still so good.
It's the Spider Heavy. No! And she just goes right back to being what is considered for a lot of people the best character in the game.
I'm not even sure what they nerfed besides the proximity guard on the fan when it flips. You can kind of walk back away from it now, but it's still so good.
Like some of her buttons got toned down, like Heavy got toned down a little bit. Level 1, if you knock her out of level 1, she doesn't get it. So, like that helps, but her game plan is still OD fan, and I drive rush and initiate right after to get my bar back. So just take a little bit more risk in terms of drive gauge to initiate to get the fan pressure to be real, but it's still so good, especially with enhanced like this.
Was it only her heavy kick they touched up a little bit? Because I mean, what about medium punch? What about down medium kick? What about heavy punch? Yeah, like 3 more normals they gotta look at.
I think the thing is with this character, people have to get. We've only fought the fan. Like when we fight. Whoa! Hold on now. Hold up. We're gonna whip punish form fierce with level 2. That's what we're doing.
They did a heavy punch drive rush, but they didn't have. They were in burnout, so they couldn't react with DI. But they were so low on health, they couldn't even do that anyways. So they had to do drive rush into super if they were gonna blow through that.
Wow. There's some other things I think got nerfed. I think crouch heavy kick got nerfed. Some other stuff here and there. But the thing is right now, people have to fight the other parts of mine, the other buttons. We didn't really see those that much because they didn't matter as much. Now they do, because now it's not just about her fans. Her other buttons, stand medium, stand fierce, as you mentioned, they're all really good. Jack is such a big lead right now. Harouto, drive for stand fierce, baits on the drive reversal, very smart stuff. Think about buffed up characters though. Ryu.
Yeah, I was just about to mention, this character has seen a lot of buffs, and you're seeing a lot more Ryus getting played, and the super comes out to hit the DI. Nice awareness by just a kid.
Staying alive, give it around. Stairmaster himself gets the counter on the crouching medium punch. Meterless, carries, and saves carry.
Yep. How you feel about Mai having a throw loop? What are your thoughts?
If I say what I want to say, I'll be suspended for 6 months. A lot of things I want to say about Mai, I'll be suspended for 6 months. But you know, I will say this though. Mai, though she might be the best character in the game, you know, there are characters I think that beat her. Set the play right. Perfect parry though. Jack ready with it. Getting stocks up. Not caring about the damage here. Just wants the enhancement.
Ooh, that low forward clip from so far away. He's gonna go into the level 3, cover some drive gauge, take a little bit away from just a kid. But this is overall gonna reset neutral. So we'll see how Harouto navigates here. Straight into the drive rush heavy, trying to attack the drive gauge, put just a kid in burnout. Still has the enhanced fans. Oh no! Oh man, it's not really much you could do there.
That's unfortunate. 2+ right there. Jack taking advantage. He's seen those scenarios before where he's like, oh damn, you dropped that. I'll pick that right up. Still sticking with the Mai. I mean, he doesn't really need to switch. Obviously, he can't because he's winning. But he's so effective with this character right now that it's such a good pocket for it. I like seeing him, even if it is Mai or whatever, having multiple characters. Because before he was like, I have to have Rashid or DJ, and they were good. His Mai looks way better.
Yeah, you can kind of condense your problems into one character. I can pick this character for this matchup, that character for this matchup. Nah, just pick mine, bro. Be good.
Does everything for you. Nice goes for the throw loop though. Crouching with a kick to whip punish. That crouching with a kick, even though 8 frames, has so much range. I think it's like top 6 or 7. Crouching with a kick over there. It's really good.
Like in terms of distance?
Yeah. Like Terry's is up there. I think it's above Terry's, obviously. Terry's one of the best. But his is not that far behind.
Yeah, I know that Juri has one of the longest ranges, if not the like #1 distance, but hers is like a frame slower than most.
Yeah. He uses deceptively good. She gets the spin state, of course. It's counter hit, DP right after it. Harouto getting into him state, nice and close. If the fans don't come out, I mean, she's still good, but that's a big problem you have to deal with. So simply get close. Simply don't let her throw out fans. Easy.
Oh, he checks after the Hashogeki. Drive rush coming out. Here comes the throw. Man, it's so much space you lose when she throws you. But if she throws you outside the corner, it's not so bad, right? She don't get really great Oki off of it. But it just shoves you in the corner. Look at this.
Yeah, that's the problem, is that you're so close after that. It's like, Ken, her throw loop is so good. The problematic button's right after it. Odie fan. Yeah, forcing you not to be able to press a button. Yeah. There were some characters like a DP right after. I don't know if Ryu has something. You could spin OD DP there because he would have burnt out. But it doesn't matter, you're dead. The DP finisher, Jack on set point.
So unfortunate for Harouto. He was already in the animation for the donkey kick, so he couldn't. There's nothing you could do from there.
Oh, no.
Last chance for Harouto. Oh man, he's just kind of waiting for Jack to make a play, but when you have the corner, it's so hard to know what exactly is the right play. I'm gonna wait for it. Oh no, the fan hits.
Try to take it back his turn that time. Oh, see what happens? Oh, that's with the enhancements again. That makes it hard. Can't throw fireballs out with this young man reactions. He waits it out. Jab does make Jack back off. Such a lead. Trying to get back in. Re-gauge. He almost got the DP. Oh, what is going on?
All right, he picks it up. He might have lost one super by having to convert that way, but he does close it out. And I mean, if he wins this round, you can tie it up.
That's true. Whatever it takes. Controlling the chaos in modern games is really like the execution.
Nice uppercut. That fireball earlier is such a big deal. It doesn't look like much, but Jack spent 2 bars and he got interrupted. So that's just 2 bars down the drain for his drive gauge.
That's the way I've like played this matchup. Like you have to make her expend more gauge. Some characters better than that than others, especially if you have fireballs to throw out. But right now she's getting some of that back. Getting aggressive. Jack now backing off. He's in the green. No anti-air. Air to air. Perfect parry. Punish. Low enough. With the super. Way too scaled.
Oh no! Oh, he blocked the overhead! Oh, Jack on the run, but just like that, he flips him with the low medium kick. You know, earlier in this round, Harouto was jumping. Maybe it seemed like he was jumping in a way that was like overzealous, but it actually helped him in neutral quite a bit because then Jack slowed down his fireball usage quite a bit. But unfortunately, it wasn't enough.
You know, their better buttons are gonna clap you. So, Kharsonist, though, see how he does. He is said to be Du's demon, but let's see if we can make it a Do. Let's see if we can even get the top 8. Top 48 qualifier right here.
One thing I want to mention about Fierce is maybe he's been more prominent lately. People are starting to see how good he is with Kimberly. But it also lines up with Kimberly getting buffs. So it's like, is he good because of the buffs? No, he's always been this good. It's just you haven't seen him.
Yeah, I mean, like, I feel like he's started entering tournaments a lot more, like, around the time, like season 2. But he's always been good. Like, he's always been a ranked demon, CFN demon, and also a topic placer. He'll show out. Kharsonist has the poison on. Let him drive rush you. Let him drive rush you. Overhead, Kuki coming through, but Fierce keeping that distance. Poison's off. Now we initiate.
I like the timing of the drive rush there. They were poking a little bit, both like outside of each other's range. So there was buttons whipping, and then Fierce timed the drive rush just to punish counter those whiffs from Kharsonist. He just loads up the can, goes back to neutral. Maybe wait for the gate a little bit.
So the overhead, perfectly done. Whip punish again, the perfect distance. He's clipped Sam medium kick. He's hit the Fierce, and now Fierce gonna finish it off with a super.
Clean. Clean whip punish into the level 2 conversions. Perfect.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh, delayed. Sam Fierce. Maybe a better button would have worked out there. Heavy kick just not close enough to convert.
Nice. Oh, Kharsonist is pretty low on drive gauge, but in neutral, trying to like take his space a little bit, walk forward, and then Fierce just kind of took advantage of that. And he finds himself in the corner. Aki, her reversals aren't so great, so you got to be really careful in this position. You got to slowly grind your way out. Wow, he finds the counter hit.
Go in, nice. The 3-piece of light lash right after. Fresh medium, no poison just yet. So damage access with this character. Gets the overhead, blessings from above. Then level 1 here. Level 2, excuse me. Once ensure.
All right, last round of the first match. Both players just kind of feeling out the other, seeing what their tendencies are. Wow, Traverse there?
Go for something else. Oh no, it looked like she was gonna go for a grab, but it was actually a parry animation. Excuse me.
This is absolutely devastating. They're almost in burnout. They don't have a reversal. I don't know how they survived this, to be quite frank with you.
You pray like it's Sunday.
That's it. Oh, he mistimed the heavy on the wake up. There's a chance. So you're saying there's a chance.
It's the drive reversal. We got over one back. Spin it immediately. You know, I would do it too because there's so much going on. You might go for an immediate drive impact. Might try to chip you out. Ah, man. There's no chance. What's the worst she'll say? Type B. And then it's, no. You're disgusting. Fierce, first game.
That was a fierce first game.
I didn't see what I did there. I didn't mean to be with that. You know.
What an anti-air.
I think Fierce and Cycle are like the best with anti-air with Tatsu. Like, it looks like it's a real one.
Yeah, most Kimberly players tend to use down heavy punch, and it's great. But the Tatsu has the upper body invincibility, so it's much more solid. Especially to snipe a neutral jump like that, you gotta be really on one.
Kharsonist back to the brink though. Yeah, even though well spent. You want these big leads. You want to. It sounds grazing, but you want to have that level 3 or those supers for like offense because her damage ceiling is insane. Hit confirm like Crouch Fierce or whatever it may be. Moments like that. Bro, the super coming through.
Oh, Kharsonist pressing his way out. Under pressure. Kind of like the use of parry there, trying to recover some drive gauge because once Kimberly has you in the corner and you got nothing to defend yourself with, it's looking pretty bad. But Kharsonist finds his way. Drive gauge is so low. Oh boy, the burnout. Here comes the Kimberly pressure.
Get the run stop pressure and the Vagabond stuff going. Could be looking lights out. Stand Fierce, one cancel, Stand Fierce again. So this stuff gets a little more real, but there's a gap right there. Kharsonist knew, even in burnout. Let's try to delay a little bit. Hit confirm, Kharsonist!
Nice.
That's what I'm talking about.
Crazy
That's what you
timing
want to use your bar for.
Especially recognizing the health bar was like if this hits, I can win off of this. This is a win condition, and they found it.
That boy got his perm up, ready to go.
What?
Kharsonist got one of the good perm though. That's his new haircut. All right, Kharsonist, game to game with Fierce right now. It was fake, the frame cut right there. He's gonna block out that crouching medium kick. A lot of drive gauge. Damage.
Last. That move is cheap, especially when you get the poison on you.
The
burnout might give Fierce a chance. Oh!
Said wasn't a fluke. Was not a fluke. Kharsonist.
This game's difficult, Coley. You see what these players are going through?
Having to hit it from in the heat of the moment. That's why I stay in the booth, brother. That's why I stay in the booth.
I'm starting to feel a little more comfortable in this spot here myself.
Let's see, it's nice and warm. Stay here for a while. Also look for it, heavy kick, of course. It's on the poison.
You got away with it.
Now.
Yep. Fierce just checked him. Oh, he makes it out of there. Oh, the parry held a little bit too long. Super, and it's fast enough.
The buff definitely helps out. Crouch Fierce run cancel, another throw right after. You're spending way more drive gauge. More things to get in, but that is minus his health. So the super incoming, level 2.
Kimberly does get a legit mix after that arc step. If you do the command grab or the hit, if you try to jump away, the hit will hit you. But both of those options are heavily punished. If you jump for the command grab, you get a, or even backdash, you get a full punish counter combo. If you just block the dive kick portion of it, then it's just unsafe. The Kharsonist made the right choice there, but I don't think Fierce made a wrong choice by going for that mix-up, being pretty far behind.
Yeah, really. Especially with the pressure that he was putting on prior. Heavy lash anti-air, even against the elbow drop. Kharsonist, one of the better ones at anti-airing with this character, even though it's kind of finicky. But find the right areas to do so. Gosh, Fierce, yeah, this time doesn't cancel anything. Then he goes for the drive rush medium instead of switching up a little bit. I like it, Fierce.
Wow, nice check on the drive rush. Probably looking for the command grab from Kharsonist's viewpoint. Nice, there it is again, the anti-air Tatsu. Finds the connection off of the drive rush medium punch. Throw hits the parry, probably.
With delay right there. This time, right on time with the crouching kick, yes.
Nice move.
Yeah. Fierce taking, I think he's taking more risks just in general to get in and using more drive gauge to get in instead of just, how we saw him with the run stop pressure overall. I like that. Raw sweep, speaking of risk. Ryan's reward to get that knockdown.
He does have one of the slower level 1 supers, and there are ways to like attack it. She can't actually super you be able to block in time, but that medium punch has a lot more recovery on it, so that was a good choice for Kharsonist to be able to get the pressure off of him.
This is on. Back throw though, on the empty jump in. Dash gets calls up the parry there. Another one. Burnout now. Kharsonist hit the super.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Wow.
And it connects.
Okay. Gotta check with the judges first. I like how that happened, and Fierce is like, I'm still gonna go in, bro. But the super's gonna hit again.
That's so unfortunate.
I'm not gonna lie, if that happens, if they hit me with the to be continued, I'm starting the episode off fighting, all right? I'm starting the next episode swinging. I'm getting in there.
Wow, the dash into the drive rush hits the punish counter, goes into the level 3. I like what I see.
They paint the town red. Fierce. Not getting that buff up. That makes the score pressure even worse to have to deal with. More damage.
Oh, they just got the level 1 after they got hit on the wake up. This might be the last choice for Kharsonist here. And he gets hit. I think earlier Fierce was starting to pick up on how frequently Kharsonist was using parry. And Kharsonist is using parry so he doesn't just get burnt out in the corner versus this Kimberly pressure. But it's a tough choice you gotta make.
Yeah, like the other rotation comes in like, I'm just gonna throw you now. So that defensive thing is off the table.
And you can see the adjustment from Kharsonist, recognizing that Fierce is using a lot of drive rush in neutral. He's starting to check them with medium punch.
The more you can make her waist bar before she gets into the corner, the better. Imperfect parry. He can't drive rush up if she's already out there for command grab.
Yeah, it's legit. It's legit a 50-50. It's a risky 50-50 for Kimberly, but she can run it if she wants to.
Look out for her. Double can. Kill so much drive gauge.
It is.
Stand fierce. Camera interaction. It's the throw.
Oh. Delay medium punch. Another delay medium punch. Will put himself on burnout. Throw. Wait. I don't think he has enough time.
There's no way. There's no way.
He's buffering. Run. That was a miracle if I were you. If I was fierce in that moment, I would be like, why would you? I would be not in a good mood.
No, I'll be on Twitter. I'll be drafting a few tweets. My experience with Kharsonist. Goddamn.
You hate when your opponent makes the right choice, but you feel like they shouldn't have done that at all.
It's like, why would you, in that moment, how would you have the timing? It would, like, it wouldn't make any sense. But you know what, Fierce? Let that get to him right now. It's level 3. Maybe he'll win this round. If he does, no part to work with, but we'll take that. Nice delay, jab getting the counter conversion right there. Kharsonist's been trying to press the issue with stand medium. Try to click a button. Final game, final round.
Onto the wire.
Kharsonist is the one with all the bar. Yeah. Down to the limit.
Oh boy. Oh, he jumps out.
That's pretty good.
The driver reverse was working there. Oh boy, is he gonna catch out? He needs some drive gauge. He does.
Yeah. A little empty. Take a piss off with the shell. Stock up, almost in the green, almost there. But more importantly, you have all this distance to work with. Stand medium to start things off. You'll take the trade.
What a slide. That was a crazy slide to do. That was a game-losing slide, but he got away with it.
He get away with it.
One choice
Not
away.
with that safe jump setup, yeah. Too much pressure from Kharsonist as he moves on to bracket. Strong character. He's great.
Must sound like a hater, but I'm gonna tell you, man. The way one way that God Jesus plays, he might be going straight to HE double hockey sticks, bro.
He's
good though.
See the gates of God.
No shade.
Man. Oh yeah. One way definitely is good. I played him a few times on ranked and had the misfortune. He is good. He is definitely pestering, and he used that annoyance when he feels that you're annoying or that you're annoyed to work around that. Vasiliek though used to be a Fang player. Now of course, obviously gonna play Aki, much like Mono and many other Fang players, switching over to whatever character has poison.
Most DJ players have that kind of style where they're hyper aggressive, and it's hard to get a beat on when it's really your turn, because they might just sway and kick you, punish counter, big combo, quarter carry, driverless jab, and you're like, oh my god, when do I get to do stuff? And this is certainly one of the kinds of players who's capable of having that sort of chaotic play style.
Yeah, overwhelming you. One of the things that I feel like the character kind of has to do that because you're spending a lot of drive gauge. If he's in burnout, he's one of the worst characters in the game. So like, as you get aggressive, you put the bar back up. That's like the Fudo style we saw in like season 1. Spend a lot of bar, get aggressive and get the bar back.
Yeah, and I feel like DJ is the kind of character, if you're checking his drive rushes with an uppercut, like an EX uppercut, it's almost like it's in his favor. Because you lose 2 bars, he loses 1. If you don't have Oki after your uppercut, he's just going to do it again. He's just going to drain you out.
Yeah, that's crazy. You're less than me. I'm going to keep going in. I'm going to keep turning green. Parry the OD fireball too close right there to deal with.
And I love the backsway and not committing to an option unless maybe you see a button. Like a lot of DJ players just run it, and because it's safe. If they block it, you're okay. But if you like whip punish with the backsway into the low kick, oh my gosh, it's so good.
The reward is much better. The reward is so much better. One way to go. He can bust up level 3, but rather not spin that bar.
Oh!
He's swinging. Drive impact gets a splat though. My man was mashing that 5 frame for damn dear life. Was like it. That's a bear. That's a burnout. You don't want to have to be dealing with all that pressure. About to be your bedtime. First game, Vasiliek.
Okay. I'm just, I hate the word. The word juxtapose kind of bothers me because it sounds like, you're trying to say something important. But the player's name, their CFN names, when you put them like beside each other, it kind of, you don't feel right.
Wait a minute, I didn't. Oh, the CFN. Oh.
Anyways, try and rush down heavy punch with the punish counter.
Does that mean his or like the dragon or like the creature? I don't know. Vasiliek, are you different? He's like just a nice white man. I met him. That's, you know, you're different. Bro. The poison making it feel different. That's why. Cody Fireball. That's a good way to stop the drive rush if they're gonna like initiate with a button or you're like afraid of them doing so. Odie Fireball at that range, especially from Aki, is perfect to stop something. Drive rush overhead, blocks it out. Overhead again. Oh, big bet. Good jump setup, and we don't even block.
Round 2. Fight.
Okay. Vasiliek starting to put on the pressure. Almost got the conversion off of that punish counter down light kick off of the whip throw. I like the way Vasiliek is approaching this because it's hard to trust a DJ player. So he's tending to do a lot of delay buttons on their wake up in case they do an EX, jackknife. Maybe they wake up buttons with something. So he's just kind of letting him decide what his offensive choices will be, and then now starting to apply the offense on the knockdown, especially in the corner. So far ahead. This could be the start.
Was hunting for the punish counter with the low. Confirmed. Vasiliek says I can do it, just like Kharsonist. And man, that was a quick game. And as you mentioned, I feel like if you can't get things going with DJ, like he just looks like he's a very weak character. So we switched to Jamie. You know, I feel like if
I don't like it, bro. Nah, this ain't a good matchup for Jamie. This ain't. We'll see, man. I ain't trying to project myself into this, but like Jamie is not very strong against Akuma. Drink zero Jamie. This is not a matchup he can win. He's got to get 2 drinks in, and you're gonna sacrifice Opie for it. But we'll see. Maybe I'm just wrong. I'd be happy to see it.
Antifo, thank you for the sub. Gifted, actually. But yeah, you know, maybe it's like a playstyle thing. You know, like the DJ play that usually wants to initiate wasn't working out, which usually is really strong for him. Vasiliek was stopping that. Clearly had a game plan against that. Maybe because he plays Nell Bomb, not sure. So one way goes to one way down the tier list. Sip some sauce.
I mean, Jamie can do it. Once you get these 2 drinks, you're in there because you can go through the fireballs with the A.K.I.
Yeah.
But it's just oftentimes you're too behind in drive gauge for it to make a big difference. But this matchup is totally winnable. It's not like this is, you know, a 7-3. It might not even, like, maybe it's a 6-4, maybe. But Jamie's very capable of winning this.
So it's difficult to initiate with the drinks. Staying fierce, counter, goes for the grip right after.
Yeah, I like how he did his drink there, taking the corner position first. Jamie, the best place to drink with Jamie is the corner because you can get Oki with it.
Yeah, with your +1 or something?
Yeah, the sweep is +3 when you knock them down, and there's lots of ways you can convert into sweep. And just in general, you don't have to sacrifice Oki for a drink, and that's really good.
First step Pierce. This time, Vasiliek walks back. Odie Fireball, drive rush medium. Medium lash. Oh man, I did not. I was about to say I don't think light lash covers that, but this heavy kick will cover the killer to the drive gauge. Level 3, a lot of expenditure here.
Oof. It's tough. He can't even like Makai through the fireballs at this range. So he just kind of has to hold that.
So close. Yeah.
One more choice. Oh, that was a good press there. Medium punch is so fast, and of course the light attacks don't have advantage, especially at that distance.
I like the way that one way is at least like able to initiate a little bit better than what we saw with DJ. I feel like DJ play was like not getting started off. At least with this matchup, he's getting some things off. He's getting at least like level 2 off. It's just finishing out the rounds like the mid part of the round. It's been difficult for him. 2 swigs. That means you have the dive kick, Buckeye spin as you mentioned. Fireballs.
Yep. I mean, it's far from over yet. I don't mean to doom about it. But there will still be like 2 more matches he's got to win with G. We need to put this off. Oh no. Not over yet. Ring 3. Did he bait it? He did. Oh, brother.
Another drops.
Nice.
Red grab lands. 3 just yet. Pops level 2
to recover some
raves. You know, Vasiliek got the bar back. Yeah, at that point. Makes sense. Makes sense. More arc on the screen.
Oh, another one.
Versus NuckleDu. Now, Kharsonist said he NuckleDu's demon. We'll have to see. Last 2 weeks, or 2 weeks ago, I think, he was that.
Man, NuckleDu is such a slimy. Go right to the counterpick character. I respect it. That to me is the perfect way to play this game if you're trying to compete and have consistent results. Is if you have a character that is going to be strong against their character, you pick it. You don't. Why would you play a matchup that's not favorable to you?
He's definitely that type of player that's like a toolkit. Like, I'll use whatever character I can for the toolkit type. It's going to help out get some of this drop gauge back. The poison on as well. But as you mentioned, this matchup is not that fun. Kharsonist able to interrupt the dive kick, make him super though against the crouching medium kick. Aerial approach. How are we dealing with it? We're blocking it out right now. Kharsonist.
Holds the parry. And a distance. Oh boy, that drive reversal is gonna cost him. I'll make up buttons. Burn out. Not enough for chip. That can't be enough. It is.
Wow.
I bet NuckleDu's over there. That killed. I didn't expect that at all.
Is that chat? Should I have killed?
I can't do that.
I can't do that. Yeah, I like this. Get more aerial. The more you do with the dive kicks, heavy kicks, obviously you have to establish that. Oh, but not like that though. Whips the DP completely. But Kharsonist has been playing this matchup for so long that he is prepared about a lot of what Cammy wants to do. We saw the Fadel drive reversal before. The same Oki as used to have. His anti-airs with heavy lash are so on.
They really are. It's not a tough. The input is not an uppercut. It's a quarter circle forward. So if you play on hitbox, you can do a little shortcut, but it still takes a lot of work.
And against Cammy, the variance that she has with the dive kicks, the jump ins.
That poison's ticking away. I feel like dude's just trying to wait it out. Wow, big conversion. He might be able to kill off of this. Certainly.
Damn, Kharsonist. Initiating with the OD Cruel Fade. Probably gonna do that anyway, but at that range, clip the dive kick. I mean, we were talking about how dive kick blow up a lot of what Aki want to do. It's hard for her to anti in the first place. Kharsonist said, I'll just have that preventative health. I'll just go first.
People don't talk about enough with Aki. She's the only character who has Fireball, Drive Rush, and a Command Grab. Even though it's slow, it's still an option that's there.
Yeah. She's one of the best characters. Jump ears.
Oh, almost found the anti-air. I feel like that was when you just had to accept the side switch. Wake up level 1, it works out.
The fireball behind it. Drive rush heavy kick. It was a bait the entire time. Oh, I was gonna make a land on it. I'd have like, that's it.
I know, I was looking for it too. Oh my god.
Another bait. The fireball timing or in the spacings are bait to get him to try to spin knuckle through. Because it's more prediction than it is like reaction with spin knuckle. As they change it, finally did 6. Yeah. You can't just do what you used to do. One reaction.
Bro, I thought this was a bad matchup for Aki. It's looking pretty. It's looking fine.
It's
or
one
maybe
of those things where
Kharsonist is just that guy, huh?
He's just that guy when it comes to Cammy. I feel like if you play, like if you're an Aki player, you play this matchup, character has dropped, you hate it. He played this like he hates NuckleDu right now.
Like,
I know what's going on.
Callbacks to Yikes versus Justin. That's gonna burn them out, I think. Oh, it didn't even. Oh, that is terrible. I mean, of course you want the combo to hit. But being punished for it, losing the drive gauge, losing a super, it's quite the turnaround. Yeah. I see a burnout on the opposite side for Kharsonist.
It's not bad here for Du to spend that level 3 also. You know, the fact that Kharsonist is low on gauge at the bottom anyway, that's okay. No anti-air. First one again. Dive kick hit the anti-air.
What a dive kick.
That's what we're talking about right there. Usually heavy lash don't really anti-air this character like that. Little sequences and the 90% chances that it doesn't. You die.
Big jump from NuckleDu. This might be his first opportunity to set to have a dominating position. You got a little side switch, but still on offense. Back to the middle of the screen. The drive rush medium punch coming out. Oh man, he baits the throw into a full jump in. Now Kharsonist got the corner, but Du busts out.
Have the same jump setup too. Anti with the back medium. Back throw? No, it's a forward throw, excuse me. Doesn't need to switch positions, honestly. He's so dominant right now. He's earned the right to jump. He's earned the right to dive kick, do all those things, take the turn back. You can't press after that. You're hella minus. And he was like, wait a minute, what if I dive kick and jump? What if this happens? It's not so simple, obviously, but Kharsonist is trying his best to keep outside the range where she wants a dive kick and make it better than anti like this. But it's so hard. The risk and reward is very difficult.
You start to see the neutral starting to develop more for these players, but it seems like both of them are just kind of going in full head on. Apply the shoulders.
Head on, apply directly to the head. Man, there's like 5 boomers in the chat that are like, I remember that. Get back to bed, Grandpa. Back to hospice. What was that setup? Was that a setup? I think he went for the cross up. He stayed in front. Didn't catch Du off guard, but still. The hell?
I've definitely seen it. Oh my gosh, that caught the dive kick again. Is that a anti-air? That move's not an anti-air.
He's using it. Might as well be. OD initiating. It'll be different if NuckleDu like perfect parries that might so they can drive impact, but see if we can do that. Oh.
Dive kick still good. Somebody in the YouTube chat corrected me. Applied directly to the forehead. Yeah, you're right, boomer. Yeah. What's up, fellow old guy? How you doing?
Neutral jump pierce, ODDP. The bust out is there. One touch scenario. Falls on the fireball. Doesn't get the medium lash, but that's okay. Kharsonist trying to work his way outside this corner, holding parry, but that is the problem. We'll throw you right after.
Jump angles. These two characters are so unpredictable in neutral. They might be a driver that comes out. There might be a low 4 buffer. There might be some of these neutral pokes from A.K.I. There might be a jumping from both of them. It's so chaotic. Both of these players are doing a great job of navigating it or just forcing their own will.
Just gonna jump on him. Perfect parry there. Yeah, even in that scenario up in the corner, I thought there was going to be a level 3 from Kharsonist. Gets to walk back, but dude, with confidence,
massive jump
leads to this.
Yep. Bang, bang.
Applying directly to the forehead.
Cammy wins.
It was a gag gift, so it didn't even work. You know,
and everything's a gag. Everything's a scam. They know slap chop. That thing breaks in like 2 slaps.
Useless. He did dive kick into sweep. All right, dude, you're different. Fireball, the plus range. That's right after. Doing way worse, but still not that good again for Kharsonist.
Oh, scrambling. Exactly, and Kharsonist, I don't blame him. After spending so much drive gauge, he has to back up a little bit, but that gives Du a lot of freedom to approach. Oh no! Oh, he did it again.
That's the egg of DI. That's it. You're random DI.
This might not be the one. This may be the time Du takes it. The demon no longer Kharsonist.
Came to do it. Stare at the abyss looks back. It's NuckleDu. Trying to buy some diapers. Dudes will jump ears. White lash. Poison on.
I feel like Du is just trying to force his way through. Bison is just backing up, and then scramble happens. Du finds a big hit.
It's like, no! Doesn't matter the low. Keep the dog kicks again.
He's still going in.
Bro, he's like, you know what? I was too pensive. Let me cook this cat up with some jump ins. Watch out the overhead. Hold on now. Hold on now.
Du was too. Oh no. Oh, Du's still alive. Burnout. I don't know. I can't call it. I don't know. I have no idea. I feel like Kharsonist is looking for the pin knuckle. Dude just jumping in.
Cammy wins.
He's trying to find the space to fireball. He was running so he could spit.
Ultimate Smash Terry Goat now coming into this game. But now we got Nephew and Thunder DeLangis. It's gonna be a tough one. Nephew, obviously one of the best players in North America with the Juri. Super strong. Just won major tournament recently.
K-pop outfit, I like that. Oh, 7. Thank you, chat. Thank you. And of course, Nephew, he won the tournament. EWC qualified. Be out there.
Oh, on reaction with punish with the sweep. Uber fundamental. That's what I like to see.
Boston gets it overhead, but not the proper follow-up for the punish. Yeah, I think like staying fierce, even a medium punch would have been great right there. Not too bad that he has him in burnout, level 2 fireball. Chase out with the 4 fierce, that's plus something. That's plus 1. Oh, the hit confirm. Hold on now. Nep is like a absolute G when it comes to surviving a burnout with Juri.
He also had so much screen space. That burnout sequence started nearly like maybe mid-screen, almost to the other side of the corner, like middle in between. So he was able to just wait it out and take the round.
Thunder though, let's get DP. Wait just a little bit to make sure it happens. Punish with the adamant flame coming through. Of course. If you get to start off with that, you know it's gonna deal way too much.
The round start, drive rush overhead, gets him every time. I think that's something that no, that's a dual Kevin thing. Drive rush in the third round.
Oh yeah. And it clips everybody every time. You ain't lying. Oh man, the only DP. The reason defense have not been here for Nephew just thus far, except for that, catches the walk back, anti-shimmy tool, one of the best shimmy kicks in the game, combined for success.
That is a big turnaround opportunity for Nephew, especially putting Akuma in burnout with no super. He's got a lot of drive gauge to spare, finds the punish counter closer to the corner. There's not going to be anything Akuma can do about this. Drive impact. Check me.
GG's. See you next game. Shouts out to Capcom for putting some shoes on her feet. Thank God. I ain't got to at those grippers. I appreciate you, Capcom.
That's just another way to get people talking about it, bro. That's just the same. It's the same old thing.
It's the same. Nephew the first game though. Thunder had it. He was close to having it at least. Keep it up. Nephew gotta be careful with these reads on defense though. The corner, she has some of the best offense in the corner, and that's one of the reasons why that stand fierce reaches so far.
You know, in Street Fighter V, I felt like Thunder DeLangis was a much more reversal-heavy player, but now he's a little bit more contained and solid, more delay buttons, more blocking, but still every now and then you'll see him bust out with that uppercut just like before.
Yeah, brings more frustration every so often now. Yeah, but as you mentioned, better on the defense. It reminds me of like Botch and how he plays Akuma. Like he's really going defensive other. It doesn't matter. He got caught trying to demon flip. Too much recovery on that. That crush meter punches there. But overall, I think Thunder's got better on defense. I still find the offense right now is the problem.
I like Juri's option select anti-air when they don't get the uppercut and they hit down medium punch instead, and it has a good hurt box for anti-airing. So I was like, oops, still got it.
It literally says to the fat data that this button is made for anti-airing. Medium punch is made for anti-airing. It's actually kind of crazy. First person to whip punish the Rinko kicks. Catch the recovery in the second hit. Level 1 against the throw.
It is something Nephew likes to do. Reversal level 1s. The level 1s are good for conserving drive gauge, of course. And Juri is great because she got the fireball drive rush, low forward drive rush, so conserving the drive gauge is a really good plan there.
Let's spin here from Thunder. We're going to rely upon level 2 or level 3 for a bust out. Don't get up caught up in the corner. We need fireball.
It was enough.
Works out. Yeah, level 3.
Certainly going to put them in burnout.
Yeah, but Nephew still has help. Sliver. Still doing it.
You have time to take him away? That punish counter? Oh my goodness. What a dive kick from Nephew.
Also at the mix-up, he was one of the best at like avoiding situations and punishing fireballs with dive kick. I feel like that's also a strength for him to beat fireballs. You know what, at that dive kick. Risky, but has reward. For someone like Nephew. You're built like Nephew.
Ooh, good low forward drive rush from Thunder DeLangis. Oh man. Kind of sketchy. Walk up counter and medium punch.
Yeah. Smidge of delay, I think, on that too as well. Thunder trying to go for the sweep, was hoping to get the knockdown.
They're just throwing it out there. I like it. That move was really good. It just clears neutral, and if it happens to hit, you got the good knockdown.
That with the fireballs, the stand mediums. Her quarter pressure is like top 6, top 5.
Look at the knockdowns.
Yeah.
Nephew is firing on all cylinders. For level 2, doesn't even take the drive gauge damage with the hit.
Scary.
In the corner.
High delay the load just a little bit, gets a counter conversion. You're dead.
Does he have enough?
The last hit.
And that's certainly Akuma's low health played a role in that too.
One thing I like about Strider right now is he knows how to use the buff. The Psycho Crusher, excuse me. You like light, Psycho Crusher. He gets that like damn near every single time. That like that. You get so much carry off of that. You're nice and close right after. He's not hunting for the bomb all the time. He's hunting for that to push you to the corner, then put the bomb on, and then kill you from there.
And one thing I think Strider is very good at, you know how Bison players like to steal their own plus frame. They have the advantage after a back heavy kick. And they'll do another back heavy kick because they know you don't want to press the button. He's really good at making the choice whether or not to do that.
He has rotations really good. Throw or light or delay button. Right now, it's Vasiliek getting into him though. Side switch got the corner, but everything he needed. Definitely one of those matches, again, like Kim, where it's whoever gets that knockdown gets to continuously go to town, but the aerial approach will be big for Bison. No nerf, he can still kind of cut through the neutral with OD Stomp. He's doing some of the OD gauge right now, the scissor kick, puts the bomb on right now, and a throw. Okay. Respect the quarter pressure, even more.
Just like you mentioned, I feel like whoever is on offense, the other character is not having a good time because both characters have really weak reversals. Their level 1 supers are invincible, but that's pretty much all they got. And they got to hold a lot of offense and a lot of pressure.
Yeah, we mentioned still the turn with the other back heavy kick. Just goes for a walk back.
Is he gonna take the win off of this? Goes for one more knockdown, takes the pressure, and it's smart. Really, that was like, you know, because their drive gauge was so low, I can see why 801 Strider took the risk and didn't spin the super because they could have put them in burnout.
I like that sequencing. Double Strider. It's like punish that Sam kick is still good, just don't whip.
Yeah, I like the low forward whip punish on the forward heavy kick for Strider there. Gonna lead him into the corner, and here we go. This is where the tough decisions are made. Low drive gauge in the corner. He finds the jump out though, side switching. He spends the leader. Sometimes it is to go in a burnout in your own terms. If you get a hit, maybe you can make a big play, maybe convert into level 3 and soften the blow of your own burnout. Spends the level 2 instead, but he's almost out. But he's about to recover. This is actually a big turnaround for Vasiliek.
Fireball on him. Throw. Stomp. Strider can take that drive gauge. Nice interruption. Trying to go for the comeback grab. He didn't have to end the turn and be minus in front of Bison. I understand it, but that call was way too much. Strider was not picking that up. Too scaled. Throw.
We put himself in burnout, but he finds the throat tag.
Bison.
Yeah, got it.
Dude, it's really close. I don't know how to call it.
Again, so whoever gets that start, but even then, like that's hard because whoever has like resources, screen advantage.
Did you see him without a care in the world, confidently walking under the jump in and punish countering with medium punch? It's like, whatever. Get this out of my face.
This one. Swap that kick, of course. That's the anti-tech tools for this business. Like lateral space for the space trap, yes sir.
It's pretty much both of these characters just have to find out when it's their turn and press a button. Like, is their offense over? All right, it's my turn to hit something.
RPG. Your turn, I take my turn.
Turn
oh! This turn might be over for a while.
We'll see if Vasiliek can turn around still in the corner. He finds the counter hit, gets the jump. Nice tech by Strider. The EX cycle pressure gets interrupted by the driver. Okay.
That's like the second time I think Strider has woken up with like OD single pressure. So that's what's like, I'll just go in. You're not gonna wake up with like a super. We'll probably try to do that because like fireball might delay my fireball. Didn't work out. Oh, blessings from above the overhead. Can't go for double blessings. Can't do that.
With the poison? Does he have enough to kill? I think he might have enough to kill. It's gonna be close. It might be a pixel left. but that's below 3 bars of the drive gauge, so it may win. Hey, a few pixels left.
By a bit. Still gets the heavy kick right after though. Damn.
Man, 1-1.
The take to the can't get over that name. Oh,
Big sweep. Man, down meteor punch from Bison. Is that 6 or 7? 6. That thing's 6 frames. That's ridiculous.
yeah, crouching meteor punch needs that. It's a good 6 frame. No reversal. Smile. Parry. Yeah, go for the crouching right kick. Too low to get an actual punish counter. We're in there. Bomb. Yes, sir. More back fist. Nice. He's trying to go for more like bombs, like mid-screen. Then we go for the explosion. The second pressure after we get the bomb on. Round now, Strider.
And I like that neutral jump in the corner from Strider. It's very tough for Aki to deal with that. Like, of course, she has the anti-air, but her anti-air is not easy to do. Of course, if they whip the throw, get a big punish, you're going to win the game off of that. Big counter hit on the heavy punch. Neutral. Pussies. It's more like punches.
+1. Let's get her chase down. Sit out for the drive gate. So good. Just get hit. Yeah, you have to. I mean, not now at this point. You can open up here. Level 2.
Yeah, I like the level 2. The drive gauge exchange is great there. And it's going to keep that poison. That level 2 poison on the ground lasts for so long.
Even. Not far at the bottom though. Bob, few combos. Big start right here.
Like there was a brief moment of neutral. They slowed down a little bit and started the round, and then jump. Here we go.
Top of the sheet.
I mean, how can you blame them? Like when one of these characters gets offense, they're just stuck to you.
Turn overhead. Space scissor kick. The buffer right after it. You're dead or the dead. Stand fierce. Hit it with the level 2. Listen, I would hit the level 3 just to send a message, but you know what? Strider has things to do. Let's get up the top 8. I get it.
You see how Bison squeezes your face and then launches you in the air and then he uppercuts you? That's so. I never looked at that super before.
But he's the boss, man. That's why he deserves to be strong.
Yeah, I don't know about this DLC.
Right,
this DLC costume, he'll look very boss-like to me.
This looks like a henchman.
Oh,
Driver scissor kick, yeah.
Scissor.
It's so good to collect against people that are trying to press a button against you, and also get predictive against like a button if they try to dash up. Counter at that time. Throw again.
Round 2. Fight.
Someone asked if Bison's top tier.
Yeah.
If you're in the corner, oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm not sure who top tier is this season, besides maybe Mai. I don't. It's really hard to call it, but a lot of the characters who are just what might be, if they're below top tier, they're still really good. And I think Bison's one of those characters.
Yeah. It's very condensed right now. Light kick, the stand medium, goes for the target combo, the low this side. So the overhead, the fake out.
Working the drive gauge. And he gets a parry, is he gonna DI? He jabs through it and combos after it.
Trade combo again?
What the tech was that?
He knows, he knows. Crush fierce like a crusher, he's going to drive gauge.
Man, what do you do? What do you do in that position? Like, maybe you can try to get the clutch perfect parry, but if you're wrong, you lose. Maybe you do a reversal super, but if you're wrong, you lose. Maybe you try to call out that they're gonna like bait your super and you hit a button, but what are you gonna do with it? You're gonna drive rush off of it? Maybe? Then put yourself in burnout. Legendary Mai. Character's very good. But Nephew's very good and Juri also good.
You know, I feel like Kid already did good against Juri, but maybe Enzo just wants to, get this for this matchup. Maybe something about Nephew that he does, and he's, I was like, fight again. It's just so far. So, first 3, got a lot of time to grind that out. Let's see what happens.
And you know, Mai's not exactly new, but she's certainly more new of a character than Ken. So maybe the Ken matchup, they could think that Nephew has more experience with. So maybe the Mai would be a better pick here.
Let's cook it up right now. Can't say nothing about this Mai. Fail. Stay here. Spurt out.
Mai never runs out of drive gauge, man. And you do, you just, what do you do?
Mid-screen, like, it feels more doable, but in the corner, it's just looping pressure over and over again. Like, if you don't stop it early, it just spirals.
It reminds me of Rashid's level 2. Like, if you hold parry against Rashid's level 2, it's so bad for him because you gain like a million drive gauge. But it never works out that way. But it feels like Mai is doing that all the time. Like, sure, you could hold parry against her throwing the heavy punch into the fans, and you build a lot of drive gauge for that. And she might just throw you, and then you lose everything.
Right now, it's a deficit. It's such a big lead right now. It doesn't even matter. See, it's trying to throw a fireball. The fan needs you, stops you from advancing. There's a low, and EnzoTheHokage.
Yep.
Level 2, burns him up. All right.
And mechanically, Mai is just so powerful. It feels like the drive gauge is oftentimes in your favor, and it's hard to sway it in your favor against her.
Yeah, I think there are characters that can do it. Akuma's really good. I think Ryu can be really good, but Juri, it looks like it's hard to initiate to even start that game plan. If you even get like anything going, let's get the low though. So go for damage instead of killing the drive gauge. That's okay. Both whipping in the night.
Wow, backdash gets the punish. Massive. Into the level 1, gonna get the enhanced fans. And again, might sound like a broken record, but this is the opportunity for Enzo to really abuse the drive gauge. But he's getting hit. It's actually in Nephew's favor now. Oh, the perfect parry, the nerf perfect parry.
Yeah, haven't really seen any lows coming out through Nephew. So, right to go for the highway. Staggers to stay at medium, and God, they hit that he hit. But I do like that Nephew was like, again, we talked about this before. It's, people are starting to understand how to fight Mai because of her other buttons, because they're more prominent now. Next is with the fan. The fan obviously is big for her. But now you start to figure out, oh, I gotta fight this one, this one, this one. The second phase of the boss.
Medium kick, medium punch, heavy punch.
So like,
heavy kick is still pretty good.
That's a bless to stay medium.
Level 2. Takes the gauge. Almost burns him out. Nearly. Wow, what an uppercut. Dex.
Dive. Overhead blocks it out. Take like the turn. Charge a fan. You block this out if your Nephew. Get the drop gauge back.
Exactly. He's backing off just to build that burnout. Get back in there. Oh, still gets the throw on the parry. They're looking pretty good for Nephew. Clips him with the crouching
back. Yeah. Level 1 coming through.
This is for top 8. And a punish counter. Oh!
Oh, she's crouching. That's why.
Yeah, that level 1 super is super clutch. Nephew needed to recover.
Nice shit with the stand fierce, of course. Is it with the pinwheel? It's your game to win right here. Damn, hit the brakes. Gets the punish counter with throw. Nephew, be able to close up with the level 1, of course.
You know, sometimes on commentary, Cola, I feel like you say the thing that I'm about to say. I was about to say pump the brakes and
we're becoming one. It's the commentary brain cell we start sharing.
We have the hive mind like Urian players in Street Fighter V. They were all controlled by one player. I'm convinced of it.
Yeah.
Oh, we got some tech to get out of the fan.
See, she's one of the characters that can do that. So like that, do that early. Initiate it now, so like you can't build the drive gauge. And if you're spinning, you put it up in the corner, but right now you wasted quite a bit. Tapping parry, catching the recovery. Damn.
Drops the drive gauge, but it's hard to have the firepower to really punish it with the meter that they have right now. Super! I respect that, you know. Because oftentimes when they backdash, they have advantage. Sometimes they can punish, but if they don't know, if they're gonna punish or not. They're gonna hit jab. And if there's an opportunity there, they can just press the super and counter hit you.
Cover your bases. I like that. I agree with you. Nephew up around now. Level 1. And I knows that. The jab and the crouching unit kick, he understands. It's been a big game plan for Enzo.
This neutral mid-range exchange from both of them feels so clunky, but Nephew's coming out on top. He's pressing the right buttons.
Back that again. Enzo's like, I'll do it again, bro. I'm not trying to get gripped up with the grippers. Overhead lands.
Overhead connected off with a backdash. The uppercut not connecting is that's going to help Nephew escape out of this corner.
Conversion off the fireball. Can he blow up level 3? He can! He can! CA! Excuse me, even more damage on the way.
It's looking like Nephew might have figured out this Mai. So are we going to see Enzo maybe switch to the Ken or stick it out with Mai? Oh, we're getting right back into it.
Right back into it for top 8. Fire down with the Mai. No Mai guy. I think a lot of players that do like Mubit, like the Flame Spin, at a range where it's hard for a lot of characters to punish, as like a Poke Lashar has been doing that, and I see everyone do it.
Well, I feel like Lashar's the best player.
Right now he is. two offline tournaments in a row. You're cracked. You're cracked. My son is cracked. He's not here.
Last season, I had my suspicions. Like he might be the best. He might be the best at the game. Because I mean, even though you don't win everything, you still see how good they are.
You understand like their game. Right, Nip. Triple P overhead, blocked out. Back throw off the drive rush. Switch it up a little bit. Trading places and spaces. Delayed back throw. I like this from Nephew now. Timing a little bit different.
There he is holding the parry. You do net more meter when you hold parry and you get multiple hits off of it. Obviously, there's a little bit of a risk because they might walk up and throw you, but if you do get multiple hits, you end up getting engaged.
Level 1, as you mentioned. That distance. Nephew always like to dash up, but Enzo's gonna hit the reversal. I'm seeing a lot of reversals here from Enzo. On the back foot.
If Nephew does win this set, it feels like it's a matter of character flow to me. It feels like Nephew's comfort levels are so much higher than Enzo's with Mai.
You know, like situational things, like you mentioned the super that we saw previously, that's the backdash. Stuff like that is like, you play this character for months to years. Well, even that, back walk into DP, catch the jump on a tip, drive reversal to bait out the meter. Nephew with the super, perfectly done. He's won himself a ticket to top 8.
Nicely done by Nephew. Yeah, I don't blame Enzo at all for trying to get a little bit more block strings out of that to put Nephew in burnout, but that also opened him up. That had just enough of a gap for level 3 to blow through it, and Nephew took advantage. This K modem, they gave you a CD so you can try it out. Oh boy.
All right, top 8. That's gonna be difficult again for Bison. We saw what happened previously. See us trying to have something different to say.
And these two players have quite the history, faded rivalry, very intense matches you see coming out. But we see Punk applying the pressure early, especially that low forward driver, probably making a statement with that. Strider, absolutely no slouch. He can absolutely win this. Punk, oftentimes a favorite. And once upon a time, one of the most, like, not just one of the best players in America, but in the world, especially in the Street Fighter V era, still very strong, one of the best to ever do it.
And so points out, this is a run back from previous weeks, where it's like grand finals. Strider trying to get that lick back. See if he can do it. Starts off strong right there, and really want the burst damage that you can put on with Bison. You don't give any chances, so you better make them count.
Absolutely. Oh, the neutral jump sniping out a scissor kick. Gonna put 801 Strider in the corner. Wow, the heavy punches knocks him out of the air. The dive kick, no good there.
Grip him up. Up in the corner. Yeah, not gonna go for the anti-air. You'll take that damage. You'll take a DP. But you're back up in the corner again, Punk. Lockdown City.
Wow.
Hey,
Now medium punch is still such a good button. That might have been on reaction, but it really didn't even need to be because it's so hard to lift punish it from that distance. And if it happens to clip something, you're gonna win the match.
It's true.
As G's, hey Cole, maybe you should get Clippy to get you to solve your internet problems, bro.
He said, "This is how you plug into Ethernet." How about you ask me to get some fiber, bro? Because you don't got it up here in Chicago, this area. All right. Anyway, Punk has got the download right now complete. Let's try it for this round. It's gonna be level 3. What are these combos? Jab drive rush, Enzo with the level 3. Hey man, victory either way. Take that.
There's something interesting that Punk did there. He did drive rush and a delayed standing medium punch. And what that can do is bait the super and allow you to block in time. You can drive rush and not hold anything, just empty. So if they wake up buttons, it might hit you, but you're kind of crazy if you hit buttons when they drive rushing at you. So it was a really good calculated risk for Punk there.
He knows, man. A dive kick, of course, to mention that good defense that she has up in the corner, being able to bust out like that.
And there's just something about playing against the caliber of player like Punk where your normal routine is just not going to work out. You have to be so sharp because he's not going to, there's very few mistakes are going to come from the side.
Yeah, not afforded many opportunities. Even if he's like playing great, perfect character, expect the turn with the plus frames. It's the low right after. Crouching light kick, crouching needed kick to catch the walk back. He's trying to make some nice adjustments. And again, when he's able to hit, he's not going for Psycho Crusher. He's going for like damage. I want damage. I don't want that push towards the corner. I don't want that Oki. I want my damage.
Mahe. And that crouching medium kick at the start of the round, I think Punk might have even confirmed the counter hit on it. When you see somebody in the middle of their actions, it gives you a bigger sort of hit confirm window because you see the hit earlier. Man, yeah.
He's in there. Punk. Go up 2 games in totality.
And you see the change of pace early from Strider because he got clipped by that low forward twice in 2 rounds. 2 separate rounds, and now he's slowing it down just a little bit.
Yeah. With a bigger button, Punk. Yeah, and the fact that Strider's trying to take back the turn with a bigger button, got interrupted. Drive reversal. Gets him up in the corner, deep with the dive kick. Punk is getting better about making sure those dive kicks hit very, very deep.
Punk not afraid to check that back heavy kick, even though Bison is obviously plus. He's like, you ain't gonna do it. I know your plus frames. You ain't gonna press.
Is that your Punk impression? What a bit Oh, DP level 3. Oh Lord.
I like that one. Hey, 2-0. Just like that.
Cammy
White with the privilege. Punk, man, this character, any character that's got walk speed and can control normals, he gonna cook. He gonna cook.
Man, when you fight against Punk, maybe you lose 3-0, but you're like, man, it was close though. Some of those rounds were close, you know?
Close right now. Let's see some more games from Strider. He's done it before. Do it again. Staggers a medium, gets the counter conversion. Ooh.
No, unfortunate. Not the right read. I mean, you got to do it sometimes, but it's tough. It's tough to guess right. One thing, like Punk gets a lot of credit where credit, you know, he deserves it. His reactions are amazing. His whiff punishes. But one thing I don't think people talk about enough is his ability to read his opponent. And I think that explains why he can take so many characters easily to like high ranks, 2K MR with Honda, doesn't know a combo, but his reads are so good and his game mechanics just sort of carry him, for lack of a better term. And when you're applying that to his main character, it's so difficult to beat this guy.
Yep. Rotation offense really hard to read. He's gonna read you too as well. He's gained so much data just by interacting with you in every normal. Air to air with the jump fears. Kills the drive gauge with the back medium conversion. I like that from Punk. It's a throw though, Strider. It's a chance. Find the right buttons in the neutral. Without drive gauge, it's kind of hard.
Oh, he had to super that.
Like that he didn't commit. He's like, I don't believe that's gonna work out. I'll chill. Did he hit the brakes? Did he play a big button? No! He played a crouching light kick and still got hit by the super. Punk with the reactions. You're dead. Oh, God.
Yeah. I hate the glaze too much, but it feels like fighting a magician. Content, training mode's great, and I think the learning experience, this game does it better than any other fighting game ever made. Like, the new player, modern controls, they teach you the game through playing it, I think, really well.
Yeah, like, as a game, people are misinterpreting that. They're like, oh, you mean like, oh, the game to itself? Like, gameplay is going to be based on you, but as a package, what he's referring to.
I'm laughing at the chat. People are talking about me when I stream. Hey man, everybody gets salty when they play this game, man. High level stuff.
Yeah, that's every fighting game. You go to any fighting game right now, you can listen to Adrian right now. He might love the game before this, but as he gets pieced up by Nephew, he's probably like, you know what? God, I hate Juri players. I hate Nephew. He's probably saying crazy stuff right now. It's be like that. It's emotional.
I love Third Strike. But if you see me play against Young, you might think differently. You see me play a long set against a really good Young player. Anyways, Nephew taking the first round. Adrian finding some trouble getting his stuff started. Still kind of, I wouldn't say new to Ryu. I mean, he's up there in 2K MR. He's kind of crushing it. But like I mentioned earlier with Enzo's Mai, the comfort levels might not quite be there to take on Nephew's Juri. He's just such a powerful player, and he has so much experience with this character. Good character, by the way.
You know, it's one of those where it's like also closing things out. If you're at a deficit of drive gauge, what moves are you using to bring things back? And maybe you know, but execution isn't there just yet, right? Like, clearly see that with Nephew. He's got a clear strategy continuously, but if it's low on drive gauge, if it's low on health, whatever, right? Adrian doesn't have it there yet, so rely upon other things. Matchup knowledge, got these mistakes, things like that. It kind of shore up those areas for now. It's doable. Yeah. Right now, Tatsu, there's a low right after the Oki.
It's definitely a learning hierarchy. First you learn your character, then you learn the matchups, and then you really learn your character and the matchups. But then when it gets to this level, you have to investigate the player so intensely. Like, if you don't know Nephew's habits, he's gonna run over you.
Just like that burnout. Kicking the fireball. To answer the chase down. Gets grabbed, punish counter, stand fierce. Now we're both at burnout. But I've got a donkey kick and I've got a fast ass fireball. Oh, the little hit confirmed to level 2. Excuse me. Pardon.
I just want to point out the spacing and the decision making from Nephew at that very moment. Just standing outside of the crouching medium kick range and then punishing with heavy punch. And also putting like Adrian in burnout in the situation. Uh-oh, big jumping from Adrian. Nephew in burnout. 3. Oh, he's betting against the reversal. That was smart. That was pretty high level. I mean, when you look at it, it's like, are they gonna super or not? You know, are they gonna do the reversal super? But he called it out. He kept going.
That was smart because Nephew didn't have a bar to bust out with. Let's go for the chip. Keep the bar for the next round. So again, despite the fact that he might have everything with the character, he's got block strings and game knowledge. That is really good.
It's a true block string. Is that really no gap between it now? Was there no choice there at all?
Well, Nephew didn't have a level 1 right there, so it won't matter. It's cooked.
In the burn.
Okay. On him. Yeah. He might have been able to, like, maybe back, I don't know. Because he was doing a lot of Hashigeki, so. Back in later.
And one thing Nephew does a lot is that reversal level 1 super on wake up. It's good for conserving drive gauge, but that is one of his player habits. He does quite frequently. But it's not just, I know he might do it. You still gotta guess right against it, so. Nephew made the correct choice there with that reversal.
Forward heavy kick is an option against the fireball, but Nephew close up for the trade. Level 1. Give him some distance. That's going to build the drive gauge. It's all this room, the walk up, that medium, all built him up the drive gauge he needed. Get this back throw. More touch.
Clutch perfect parry on the Hashogeki. I mean, what else can Ryu do to extend that string? You can't really react to the startup of the light punch Hashogeki, but their choices are so linear there. They do it, you win.
That's right, call it out. I think it's one of the things that like Ryu players when they start out, or even like as they're learning, they rely upon the Hashogeki a lot. It makes sense, it's strong. Look at that. Odie, now the damage.
Not many choices here for Nephew. Now he does have the super, but it's not going to matter. The fireball's it's not going to work against the fireball. Level 2 is not invincible. That's a guaranteed win for Adrian.
I was going to go with the stand fierce level 2 just to initiate any sort of like pressure to get the bar back, but Be like that. Baby game so far.
Sharp with the whip punish. Man, that's one thing probably doesn't get discussed enough is Juri's fireball. If you try to avoid it, it might just make you walk back into the corner, just like we saw with Adrian. But he's finding his way back to the middle of the screen.
Forward heavy kick is doing much work.
He didn't cancel the forward heavy kick in the Tatsu for that drive rush. For sure, it was gonna hit.
What's crazy is like he's taking trades and like taking that space. Like he knows that fireball will walk back up in the corner where Nephew wants him to be. Like I'll avoid that by lurching forward with that forward heavy kick, the whirlwind kick.
You know, we were mentioning like maybe Adrian isn't quite comfortable with his character, but maybe this is the time where he's starting to, you know, break out and figure it out. He's kind of going in.
He's cooking that drive cage. Oh my god.
He might even drive impact just to get the level 1 super to come out.
Oh yeah, you're right. Make him swing that bar.
Oh, jump out for Nephew.
Let's say like Shogeki.
You see the adjustment, he used the heavy version because Nephew showed that he would perfect parry the jab version.
What up, here to have fun?
Uh-oh, and that didn't wall splat him, so he's still in burnout.
Doable. It was the drive rush with the crouching medium punch.
Oh, looks like he's gonna wait for the burnout, but the drive rush over it connects, and that's probably gonna be a level 3. Spent it. And that's fine, he kind of had to. Being in burnout, his chances of winning the round and trying to save the super at the same time, not looking good. So he almost forced himself to enter this 3rd round without any super meter.
This definitely helps out Adrian. Way more resources in the tank. The level 2 have to worry about. We said Nephew get down and dirty with that. Perfect parry. It's my turn. Hey, you're right.
Yeah, you have to input that now. You can't just tap parry. So he kind of knew. Maybe, I mean, I don't think he got lucky.
They put you back into it a lot more. You have to really understand what they want to go for, what their options are. A lot more mind games with parry now.
And this is the moment right here. If Adrian wins this round, he's going to be really far ahead. But I feel strongly if Nephew wins it, the momentum is going to be so heavily in his favor. But Adrian he's pushing through it. He's doing really good. Especially having those supers, one hit, and Nephew's done.
We'll take these straight for the fireballs, support and heavy kick. Also presenting itself against some of these fireballs that Nephew would like to throw out. Low on drive cages, Nephew.
You see him trying to
OD.
Empty drivers, they're in burnout. Oh my goodness. Dude, he had the round.
Oh, no, drive rush DP. He said, I see that you're in burnout. I'm gonna do
Hold
on.
Adrian,
hold on.
You can't count Nephew out, of course, but Adrian looking pretty comfortable. Probably heard us talking that good stuff. Like, no, I'll show you. I can play some Ryu. Oh, look at him.
You played Ryu since 3rd strike. Ryu's actually good at that. Never mind. Oh, check fireball. He sweep right after. Good awareness to get that punch counter combo off the fireball.
And Nephew not missing a beat, still very confident with his offense. Look at this. Whip the throw, punish counter. Take the round.
Round 2. Fight.
Okay.
He's confidently walking into Juri's crouching medium kick range because he's so sure that Nephew's gonna walk backwards.
Back throw here. Fireball, drive rush, jab, wait. And now you don't see many forward heavy kicks. I think because they're too slow and Nephew's been playing some really quick buttons to eliminate that off the table.
Yeah, and Nephew's so sharp at the whip punishes. If you whip a forward heavy kick, he's gonna heavy punch you.
Yeah, he wasn't before, but now he is. Way more locked in. Made some variants. Put the fireballs out, Adrian. There we go.
Juri's out of stock. She's got no more fireballs. She can't throw EX, so this is really in Ryu's favor. On the low 4. Most reach in the game.
And he pressed the button. He said forward heavy kick. I'll press something. You thought he had the rage?
Still alive.
Furthest. First, he had force him for the burnout. Fireball still there. Another OD fireball. He lands on it.
I can't believe he didn't. You know, that's a sign of a boomer. If you don't do jump back in the corner and press a button, you're probably above the age 30.
That's the A check. The A check. All right, final game. Who's gonna move on to fight Punk?
Oh, what a perfect parry on the forward heavy punch. That is on reaction. You can see those, and if you can, sure.
A lot of people are getting used to that. Such a big entry point button for the character. Get prepared. Level 1.
Man, I think that perfect parry sealed it. I think that might have sealed his fate. This is gonna look pretty grim, but he has to dig deep. Like he's shown like he is comfortable with this character, but now it's really about player versus player.
Yep. That's the highest limit right there. The OS, Drive Rush.
They're called above and beyond.
Above and beyond. All right, Buzz
video of the dude went Super Saiyan and put the shirt on his head.
Yeah.
Nephew looking like he's gonna take it. Drive rush into the level 1. There it is. Dude, that was excellent from Adrian. I mean, it sucks to like lose and be like, dude, you played great. But really, that was awesome.
We go to the games. I definitely have 2 napkins in my nose. These owls are kicking my ass. Let's see who gets their ass kicked in this match. Guile versus Kimberly.
Dude, on the Guile. Oh no, I bet it feels so bad. When somebody like Guile has one of the best projectiles, right? Low recovery, it's really fast, lots of advantage. And if they jump, they got to do it as such a prediction. And when they hit you with it, and you're like one of the best Guile players, I'm sure it feels like crap.
100%. But there's a lot of things that Guile can do in this matchup. You know, flash kick's really good against the bait. She can't really bait out with elbow drop. Fireballs interrupt her like mid-range pressure.
You see the hesitation on dude?
So much.
He's doing so many delays when he's throwing booms. He's waiting for the anti-air now. Like, no, you ain't gonna jump at me again.
You see what happened.
That's all I'm looking at now. Is Doma gonna jump? Nope. Uses the drive rush. Back in the corner. Oh, it looked like he baited it at first.
Parry. Still in. NuckleDu still getting the pressure off. The level 2. Like the structure. It's like, I'm gonna take away your drive gauge no matter what. Blastings from above. Another overhead. Send this man down to hell. Doma get hit on the dome.
Well, there's a boss in Final Fantasy. It's like a recurring boss where like it's like a wall, and the further you get, it pushes you, and you have to like kill it before it, you know, smashes you. I forget the name of it, but that's NuckleDu's Guile, man. Like you're trying to like zone and play, but he's just slowly advancing towards you.
Is that the demon wall? Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's demon wall.
It's demon wall. Okay, do the demon wall.
Yeah, that's the
level 3 right now. Yes, I was right.
Do the demon wall. Oh, he actually guessed correctly on the arc step options. You can get the punish on the command grab.
The blade, pushes right back in there. Combo flash kick. Doma, just like you want to burn out. A reversal, there it is, but he's got all the room to work with. Jump back jab did not hit.
Pressure. About to recover from burnout, but dude finds the driver's throw still alive. Just recovered from burnout, no longer has to worry about chip. But how are they gonna find their way through neutral? Are they gonna slide? Are they gonna jump? They're gonna get hit by an overhead after a parry. Unfortunate, but that was a good match.
I like the way that dude just like kills your drive gauge continuously with the level 2 sequences before that. So like when level 2 happens, you burn out no matter what, either on your terms or his. He'll get the win regardless right after. Good Guile gameplay.
Yeah, I think this is a pretty, like I mentioned earlier in the stream, dude's gonna pick the character that he plays that beats your character. And I feel like that is very good against Kimberly, this Guile thing. Get up with reversal level 1.
Keep the draw gauge up, punish off the slide, yeah. Risky to get in against this character. That's the only reason why the matchup's not so good. He's get the elbow drop against the Stranger Things upside down kick.
Stranger Things. EX flash kick, but the bomb hits, still in the corner, and he wakes up with bear. No?
Oh,
Didn't I say punish counter? I think I missed some.
Round 2.
You did. Great. Good round though, alright. Wasteland light kick, hella plus up of that. A lot of options. Don't weathers the storm, gets a jump fierce. OD, pick up with the up kicks, back up on level 3 right after it.
Weathering the storm with the internet's not cutting out.
some of us, you know, I guess don't more than me.
Man, what do you do? Yep, that's how it goes. Kimberly is so good at attacking your drive gauge now. I don't know what it is, what they really buffed to make the difference, but her pressure, if you're blocking it, it feels like you're not. Like it feels like you're getting hit because she does so much damage.
The crouching light kick, like her lights got better last season, so you can't hit a medium like you used to be able to. So now she can just pressure you even more up in the corner. You can't just smash a medium punch in between that stuff. So you're getting harassed more continuously. And with other buttons being better, I think it just layers on more offense. Like that stand fierce, better shimmy tool.
Wow,
the players also got better.
Grab. She is such a beast in the corner between bomb pressure plus on block normals, arc step, having a true 50-50 that you don't have to do. You don't have to commit to it. He's had a little bit of trouble getting in. Dude tries to go for the overhead to close it out. Now he's low on drive gauge.
Team drop back the Sonic booms. Throw the booms. Able to block in time. Blocks the overhead off 5. It's holding parry actually. Throw,
Nice
yes. Tap parry.
Don't leaving a few gaps in there just for Dude to uppercut and see if they'll bite on it. Ow, try reversal. Oh, they parried and put themselves in burnout. Uh-oh. Dude's gonna have just enough time to recover his drive gauge. It's on the pressure. Still got a soup. Still got critical art. They're buffering and they jump.
Guile wins.
Tough spot.
Yeah. Okay. Dude's so good about like at the like 2 more interactions. You die on his terms. He leads you to that point. He burn you out to that point. Level 2 to that point. Nice jumper. Calls up the fireball. Okay.
That's 3
close.
successful jumping from Doma. Just in neutral, timing the jump heavy punch, jump heavy kick. That's one thing you have. It feels like you should never jump at Guile, but sometimes you have to. And one thing about Guile in charge, he can't flash kick immediately after throwing a boom. He has to charge up just for a couple frames. That's why you see some Guile players just anti-air with medium kick. Not only due to distance, because they're not going to have a charge in time.
That's true. The ABCs always in charge. Can't always do it though. They gotta find like the sharpest angle to be able to like, if they try to flash kick, they'll get crossed up. She can do a jump medium kick, but you have to find the right range.
Oh, and there it is.
Parry. Yeah. Can't flash kick, try to tap parry and anti-air like that. You're burn up though, dude. What do you flash kick? Damn! It didn't matter, dude, so let the flash kick.
He didn't need to do that.
He said, I'm gonna do it anyway. Stop doing it, I'm gonna do it anyway. Yo, do your action. You're a sick man.
Sometimes you gotta let him know, man.
Yep. Oh, he won that overhead. Get that level 3.
That's gonna be a clean, well, 3-0, but it was close though.
It was.
Guile wins.
It was close. But dude just has so much control with the Sonic Boom. He has some of the best zoning in the business ever. Kharsonist, so he made himself
Nice.
to the bracket. All right, Kharsonist. Okay. Terry versus A.K.I.
Riddles recently on his victory from Get On My Level in Canada.
Yeah. Mayor Maple. Probably, I think, I would say he's like top 15, top 10 for many people in terms of like players that are out in the US and especially Canada. Results are amazing.
Somebody says Street Fighter 2 is mad DJ, but that conversation won't be had. Bro, I talk about it all the time, man. Super Turbo is so jank, but it's like, you know, you kind of love it for that. It's been around for so long, you can't really judge it because it's busted, but it's so fascinating how people still develop that game under those conditions.
Round 2. Fight.
Alright, Riddles is the first round. I think that's like every fighting game. Like, look at what happened from season 1 to this season. People are getting better about parries, meter management. People didn't want to go to burnout before. Now it's like, you know, I'll spin a bit of bar. I'll hit close to death. It's okay.
Wow, the forward heavy kick going over the down medium kick, big punish kind of for Kharsonist. Waking up with the uppercut Riddles. He's gonna wait a little bit. No, he drive rushes right back in there. I don't care about my gauge. I'm Terry, I'm going in. Oh, no, punish on the down medium punch, hitting the heavy punch. He's gonna close it out. Because sometimes you just know, like, I don't have enough drive gauge. Who cares? I'm going in.
that is like, I feel like some players are willing to make that bet with these days. If they have the range to not get dashed up, back throw, or hit with like a low or whatever, like a super. Like if I can keep you up in the corner, I'll be in the orange. I'm okay with that. Like in season 1, people were doing that. They were like, well, if you're in the orange, you must put down the controller, brother. Not anymore.
That don't matter.
What is this? Chat, you're different. What's going on?
I'm looking at the chat too much. Forgive me. Kharsonist looking at the health bar. Does he have enough? Might be able to squeeze it out, especially with that poison to level 1. It's gonna be pretty close. I think they got it. That poison sticking through the level 1 is such a big deal because usually level 1s don't kill if they have more health than the first bar of their drive gauge. But because of that poison, it would be enough to squeeze it out.
That's true, actually. Like, I actually think the poison itself, like, it's okay, but situations like that is where it matters. It's sticking down. Beforehand, you're more worried about getting hit like this than you are the poison bleeding out your health. But for moments like that, that hurts. Hold on now. Riddles, done yet. Combo, drive rush. The fake out hits the brakes, gets hit right after it. Grab nothing but ghost. Throw, yes, back throw.
Oh, there's the burnout, but they find the super. Didn't burn out yet. Riddles. Still, he's gonna have to do some zoning. Uh-oh. Oh, the strings! The dude's doing strings!
Striking
level 1. There it is. Plus rings. Oh, that's not gonna work, unfortunately. The level 1 is not invulnerable to projectiles, so not many choices there for Kharsonist.
That's right after. Try to go for the OD fireball. Does hit, but Kharsonist still keeping the distance that he wants to be at. Right about this mid-range, the Sam Meeting Punch can hit, clip something, side switch, incoming.
Dude, Riddles has gotten so good. Coming from Ultimate Smash, one of the best players in that territory. Playing the Terry getting the buffs, and Riddles just keeps getting better. It's so cool to watch.
Because he keeps losing in a way that makes him angry, where he wants to get better. Where like he keeps having close victories that he should have had in his hands, and things like that make him a saint. But Kharsonist,
level 2.
You don't care about that story. He said, if you were saying I'm freezing.
I mean, I'm talking about Riddles and his come up, but man, everybody, there's so many good players in this game. It's so hard. This game is so difficult as it is, and there's so many good players now.
I feel like US just don't get enough shine, man. I feel like these players would have played outside more of their needs, like in like, you know, offline, stuff like that, showing out.
Absolutely. Dude, I want to see so bad. I wish it were possible to have NA, like, even East Coast ranked versus Japan. I would love to see that. I just want to see what would happen.
Let me see EU and Japan come through the TNS. All I'm saying is, they can't survive the streets of TNS. I'm just saying, it's different. It's different out here.
Reminds me of the NLBC.
Oh, where Nemo went? Did he get beat
up?
Up?
Just in general, when people go to NLBC and like try to win, like, yeah, exactly, like Nemo.
And they get like third or something like that.
Yep. Friendly's getting blown up. What a level 2.
He is so good about using fireballs as like baits and like to make you move and do like an anti-fireball and then blowing it up. Backdash to the level 2 was sick. Kharsonist, kind of nice on it. Kind of nice on it. Kirk will take that drive gauge.
See, Riddles, dude, he did drive rush down medium kick, drive rush cancel down medium punch. And there's no gap there when you use it with drive rush. He knows what he's doing. He knows what he's
Terry made. It's a heavy, the crumple. Jab and the throw.
This is such a tough position for Akuma. Lots of meter. They might use the snake slide, which is really hard to punish now. Find their way out with the EX fireball. A little on drive gauge, but they're gonna get the corner position. One hit could do it for both players. Oh, down medium punch. Good button.
Better. I mean, it's more whip punishable, but the reward still there. Wow, round start, OD, Cruel Fate. Okay, Karu. Round start, Cruel Fate, like the third round's like a Karu special. Kharsonist, you a weed, bro.
Y'all gotta be friends. Like, you sound like a friend who like just, you know, does the hate, but like in a way that's motivating.
Yeah, that's why he's doing well right now. See, if I wasn't motivating him, he wouldn't hit this level 3 perfectly. He wouldn't be in this
Oh
combo.
my
though.
goodness.
Catch the cutscene. He'll start to skip.
I believe the poison doesn't tick during the level 3, so they might survive. Oh my goodness.
By a pixel. Dash up Light Lash.
Man, that hurts. I mean, what do you do there? If you block it, you're getting closer to burnout. If you wake up with like level 2, you just look silly. But it would have worked, but wouldn't have been enough. Who knows? Hindsight 720.
Kharsonist on game point. Reverse jab.
Wow.
After the target combo, he switched it up before he's been doing throws. Into other strings. This time, the jab. Something different.
Nice escape. Nice anti-air. Nice bait on the super. Kharsonist looking very strong. Impact looks a little bit more. Busting out with the uppercut. Oh, what a perfect parry on the moonsault.
Bird knuckle.
Oh, knuckle.
There it is, the burnout. Impact.
Let's see if they have enough. Oh man, I
Level 2
think they
here.
have enough. They definitely have enough. They can choose their own adventure. They can go to page 47 or page 100.
And they all lived happily ever after. At least for Kharsonist, he's on set point.
That was an Animorph combo.
Oh, crouching like kick up the driver since after they switch it up with the low option. Now the overhead. All right.
Riddles not going down without a fight. It feels like he gets Kharsonist in the corner, and then Kharsonist side switch, and then Riddles is in the corner.
It's a good like defense here for Kharsonist though. So understand how to get out, when to get out. Cruel Fate commits to it. That's gonna be a punish though. Beer coming through the sub, cheering for his, well, I guess the Gobble champion. I was gonna say you from Canada, but not really.
He had to have meant the level 2 there.
For the fireball to add up the damage.
Oh no.
Kharsonist! You're sick! You won't see the gates of God for that combo!
Straight to 18 double hockey sticks.
You're wicked!
That was big. Massive. Huge McLarge. Hands at the bracket. It's so crazy to see players like Boost. And it's like they make it just outside of top 8, but they could be somebody who wins the tournament too. Paladin just making it, not making it past Boost, but then Boost losing to Do. This game is crazy, man. The level of play is ridiculous.
TNS, I'm telling you, they ain't ready for us. Y'all gotta pull up.
Hold on, Strider on Marissa.
Yeah, I was to say. Switch up the character. Which I don't know if this is a better matchup. I feel like Bison doesn't do too bad, but maybe I'm wrong. He's trying to see something.
It could be a play based on NuckleDu's player, his character pool. If he plays Bison, Du is gonna pick Cammy, right? So maybe Marissa is better against Cammy, or maybe against the characters that he could play, the three, between the DJ, Cammy, and the Guile. Maybe Marissa fights those 3 better.
I think fight Guile better. I don't know about the DJ. His blind pick helped out Du. Right now he's getting cooked +1. Plus on the 4-meter kick. Lady Moon, the sway and play. Oh yeah, give her the full service. Yes, every orifice. Every muscle.
That's likely to kill, even if it doesn't. That is going to be really low on health and pretty low on gauge too. Oh, just enough. A little bit to the left. And even if you block that, I think the only play Strider could have done there was like a reversal super, maybe a perfect parry on wake up. Tough choice.
Yeah. They should say Marissa blows up Guile. Yeah, that's true. But that's I think why Du went immediately to the DJ to circumvent that from even happening. Cammy probably isn't a bad pick either, but this is horrific right now. Double DP.
Whenever DJ does like a light attack into the movement special move he has, he's so minus, but I don't think it's ever been checked in the history of Street Fighter 6. It happens so quickly, and DJ does so much nonsense that you're never ready for it.
You see, he did this, bro. He did the sway. He was minus. Went for a crouching light kick right after. Do you?
Well, you gotta make that noise too. Woohoo! You're getting away with murder. Woohoo!
I was like a cereal mascot. Oh my god. Oh, he tried to go for the crouching kick. There's a hurt box on that since season 2. Let's go. Set up. Come here.
Oh, he tries to bait out the EX jackknife for sure. Yeah, he did a whiff parry, and it looks like it's a mistake, but he's probably trying to get Du to do a reversal.
Ah.
Oh, try reversal.
We'll
I suspect NuckleDu is going to spend some time in neutral to build up a little bit, but he just drive rushes immediately when I say that.
Walk to the corner now. Leashed up. Reversal fireballs. I like that. Other button's kind of slow, impactable. Here we go. The Harouto kid. Bow.
This is guaranteed corner. This always puts the opponent in the corner, and you get a little bit after it too. And of course, Du is going to be in burnout after that. So we'll see if he can navigate it. Uses a level 3. That's going to help him recover his burnout a little bit. But it could be just in time.
Yeah, she's back for seconds. All right. Parry the anti-airs there with the crouch fears. Oh, down on some dirt.
Just drop reversal against the DRC. Holds the parry. Oh, that's massively unsafe, unfortunately, for Strider. Now they're in burnout. Du is on the prowl. He's coming in hot. Throwing the fireballs. Oh my goodness,
Ooh.
the Superman punch goes through.
Here. It's rare to see that because like the space is usually pretty good against the fireballs. Where not to happen to fake out fireballs also make it hard to read. Good for Strider to hit that. Yeesh.
Wow. This is the season 1 special with Marissa. With punishing with heavy punch, target combo. It's so, oh my goodness, this is gonna hurt. This might even kill. I think he's gonna have a killing combo here easily. Marissa buffs.
Sheesh. Speed run. I know who's gonna be on the thumbnail for this video. No one character's making it. Oh, Superman punch. Heavy charge with the Gladius. Whip punishes the crouching middle kick. Again, there is a hurt box on that. Thank you, Capcom.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't know. What a drive impact against the projectile. He's going to close it out, and that's going to be 2-1 in favor of 801 Strider.
It's time to switch.
Marissa.
It's time to switch, brother. But I think at this point you go Cammy. Guile probably isn't the play. But you know what? Du, he different when it comes to playing people. Sometimes it's the matchup thing. Sometimes it's like a player-to-player thing. He might go Guile if he feels like he's comfortable. But on paper, Cammy might be like a more effective pick.
Dude, man, these whip punishes with stand heavy punch are just crushing NuckleDu. He whips a button, he's getting hit, getting shoved into the corner.
Get bullied. Give this man a swirly.
Swirly from Big Shirley.
I'll take that. Anyway, Strider.
You better turn into Marie. That would fix me.
That would fix me real quick.
Shirley.
Dunk me in there again. Oh no. Du sticks it out with the Duce though. The defense, the pairs. I mean, if you've been playing Bison, your parry game probably will be insane.
Nice. What a bait. That is devastating. He might even lose off of this. His level 1's not invincible, so I think that's it. It's over. It's crazy. Dude, Du had 1 successful uppercut and then 1 bad uppercut and it's over. Oh,
The
no.
whip punish round start? Are you kidding me against the Sobot? He said, I'm gonna do it again. He said the name, I'm gonna do it again.
It feels like reverse Uno. Usually when you uppercut against DJ, it feels like it's bad because he's just gonna do it again. Just, okay, keep uppercutting. But now, the amount of damage Marissa spits out, it's like if you do 2 bad uppercuts, you lost a round.
Right? The slide.
Oh, looks like Strider's looking for the whip punish.
Get it too.
And look, this is the mark of a great player, knowing when to stop. Like, I'm looking for whip punish, and then I'll stop. And then he just hits it. That's it. It's over. Strider gonna win it. 3-1 over NuckleDu's DJ. What a good pick. Like, the character choice against Du's dastardly set of characters.
All it took was the one that was on the bench. Just Bison came out. it was all about the Mai Shiranui. Problems of not being able to like V-trigger somebody and rob him. He was so good. Hopefully he's good in this game. But right now, we're in the present. Sir RJ coming to the prime. By the way, thank you so much. Matchup knowledge. Round start. You can low profile the donkey kicks and Kharsonist. Hits the snake kicks and put him up in the corner. Very smart entry point right there. That was pretty cool.
Bro, I promise you, I guarantee both of these players have played each other so many times in ranked. Because this like the player pool that I experienced too, so I know they know each other quite well.
Oh yeah, I mean they're both Dark Knights, so you know, they are of the Dark Knight ilk. Oh, the scalar deep again. Matchup now. It's coming clean. Trying to reset with the command grab, but Adrian jumps back, hits the OD fireball. One more hit. The main turn, or so you thought. He really played the level 1. Oh my god.
Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Sometimes you don't. But you know, I feel like in that scenario, they're a burnout. Like, oh yeah, I can take my turn. And there's no way he's gonna hit the super. I get it. I understand. Yeah, it is. It's an option.
If it works, hey. Wow, the EX uppercut. I don't even think that was a reversal timing. He just did it delayed. Oh, the gut punch. Counter hit goes into the back heavy punch. Adrian, he's no slouch with Ryu. I don't think he's a Guile player no more. I think he's full on Ryu.
The confidence to walk up and crouch middle kick, like cancel into a fireball. You bet he's not a Guile player. No longer charging. Reversal stocks up with a digit right after. I like that. More damage incoming after the Harouto kick. Yes, sir. Tatsu.
That combo, not using drive rush in it, is going to get you so much more money.
Oh, yeah. Here's how to spin bar to drive rush of their combos to extend pressure or what have you, like Ed, for example. Are so good when they put you up in the corner. They have all that OD gauge to utilize right after. But it's Kharsonist, Adrian, back against the wall right now, or so I thought. As he jumped into the 3.
Mortal Kombat super.
Breaking the bones. He said, "What's wrong? Get up!" Why does you sound like that, bro? Get up! Chill. Chill. Damn, Adrian. Okay.
Impact. What a choice. But I mean, it beats the lash. You get a hard read on it. Boy, running into buttons. Nice anti-air. Kharsonist is in full control of this round. Oh, the medium punch was meaty and neutral. They comboed into another one. Oh, that is disgusting. Wow. Perfectly done. And Kharsonist is the type of experienced player where I think they're aware their medium punch would hit that way. And I mean, you can just kind of press medium punch again and it's going to frame trap on hit. And, you know, you just convert off it with driver's cancel and still have the plus frame. But I think Kharsonist knows. It was only with the light punch lash. Adrian having some difficulty finding his way in after winning the first match. Oh, what an uppercut! You know, this zoning from Kharsonist is very tough to find his way in. Adrian still trying to find his way in. Another uppercut, nice. On the side switch. Oh, finds the hit. Still closes out the round. That was a little sketchy. Definitely could have killed off with that jump in. Medium kick. It's so hard to stand at the right space to whiff punish him. Adrian's he was standing a little bit further away from the footsies and throwing fireballs, but I think he's worried about the EX move from A.K.I that can go over it. So there's some hesitation there. Wow, what a hit confirm with the down heavy kick. And that looks like it's gonna burn out Adrian. It's a tough spot, but he still has the level 3 to defend himself with. So low on health. He might even get chipped out from a distance. Kharsonist still playing it safe. He has a lot of time. The burnout's about halfway through. Looking for some fireballs. If Adrian had the Hashirogeki charge, he might be able to super through these fireballs, but he just don't got it. The health is running low, and he almost recovered out of burnout, but the drive rush medium punch is gonna do it. Maybe they try to check it, but it's tough. Wow, there it is. OD Cruel Fate over the fireball, and that's probably why Adrian wasn't throwing them before. Kharsonist standing at like just outside of footsie range, and is making Adrian overextend himself. Backing up, he got the corner. It's the heavy punch into the Hashirogeki. Clean forward heavy kick. Man, you cannot jump at Adrian. You would think maybe a Guile player don't got those, but he do. Kharsonist spending the level 1. Pretty dicey. We'll see if the investment pays off. Because now he has no super, still in burnout. I think maybe his best shot is continuing to attack the drive gauge, but he finds some hits. Maybe he'll get out of burnout just in time. Nice block on the overhead. Interrupts a double overhead. That's gonna do it. Wow, that was looking really bad for Kharsonist, but he finds his way out. Excellent patience. Oh, we got some lashes, parries. Kick into throw. It feels so scrappy the way Adrian is getting in, especially at this mid-range. Kharsonist is just playing the defensive walkback game, but Adrian's kind of working his way through. Kharsonist is walking back. Man, it's causing so much interruption for Adrian. Forcing him to play and overextend in neutral. We got a 2-1 for Kharsonist. How is Adrian going to adapt to this? Because, I mean, maybe when you have somebody who is playing defensive and walking backwards, maybe you start throwing fireballs at them to chip away their drive gauge. But Kharsonist is showing that he's willing to use the OD Cruel Fate to go to the fireballs. So it's making Ryu, like, not want to throw fireballs. And then as we see, a lot of Aki players, when they have the corner position, they're so good at finding their way out of the corner and switching positions. This could be a guaranteed DI. They don't have the super yet. Oh, it comboed. They got another chance, but they didn't use it. And honestly, maybe it wasn't even worth it. You super, and then maybe you get out of the situation, but you're still in burnout, and you lose your super for the next round. So possibly that was the correct choice from Kharsonist. Just take the DI sometimes. Oh, you can also slide through the fireballs too.
I come back to Kharsonist on game point. Hold up now. AOL decided to put the second AOL in this game. My bad. My mistake.
Oh, good. Welcome back, bro.
Hey, what's up? What do you fireball?
Wow.
Ooh, we're gonna be able to back throw. The man's timing is impeccable. Oh, but the hit confirm is even better. Level 2.
Oh, that's a buff, I believe.
Kharsonist set point. Stocks up the Dingin. I like that. You saw that OD gauge to get your Dingin on. You want the access to more damage if you can get that hit. It's a matter of if.
I like the positioning where Adrian threw the fireball there. Walk back just a little bit. I feel like that's what's going to help him out a lot, but hockey players, they just know what weird button to hit. Forward heavy punch there to me doesn't make sense, but it worked, so what can I say?
The brain of the poison one. You know? I'm gonna go for the anti-air, of course. Maybe Lash would not reach. We're gonna block this out. Stock up in between though. What a confirm off the medium starter. We get level 3? Not yet. OD fireball, level 2. Oh my god.
Fireball,
Adrian,
just in time to save him. He got a medium punch because his fireball didn't leave the screen, but he's gonna connect off of the regular Cruel Fate. Kharsonist is gonna take it, man. Burnout, Aki, walk back.
The two bestest friends having to fight for the lion's share of that pot, which you can make even more hot. Exclamation mark, Mai Shiranui, put that in the chat. Just like that, we have to pay these players out like many have already. Keep it going.
The fated battle between two friends.
Main characters too. Messing around.
Man, it's kind of broken when I think about it. You know, you have fighting games that have low player counts, but if you have friends, if you have like 2 or 3 friends that play it, you can get so good and have so much fun that way. But can you imagine if you're like 2 of the best players in a region and you like live with each other and play the game like that? That's not fair. Like, you're gonna get so good.
A little bit definite. You know, I think that was for a little bit the West Coast, Nephew, Punk, and a little there. Then grand finals with like guest stars some other players like Chrissy CH and you know, so I guess it wasn't similar to like Angry Bird or Big Bird. Takes it right now.
Exactly. You gotta be so familiar with each other's habits and the little like fine tuning that each player does. You might see some things that don't make sense, but it makes sense according to how much they played each other.
Nephew would do like a dash up there, like that's something he would do against another Cammy player. But maybe that was a bit like a DP on Pug. I don't know. Like he plays him so much though.
And they're both so sharp in neutral. The footsies. Like a lot of times in this game, you'll see a neutral interaction. They go straight to the corner, and then you got to guess for game. But with the neutral so tight between these 2 players, you're gonna see a lot of it.
Dive kick, try for medium.
Oh,
damn!
Dope.
Try for throw, delays it a little bit. Dive
I'm
kick,
trying to bait out
knock it
uppercut from Punk, but he doesn't bite. Oh, not quite dead yet. But it's still anyone's game. It's going to be a one-touch game on both sides, I think.
The corner, dash up. Yeah, lights work out. Yeah, mid-screen she doesn't get Oki, but in the corner, you're close enough to get that dash up jab. Keep the pressure on.
Yeah, I'd be interested to see exactly how long that knockdown is.
Because usually mid-screen, the Juri players complain about not being able to get the walk-up pressure like Akuma or whatever character, but in the corner, for the go right there.
Give my character everything.
Every fighting game player ever, huh? So true.
Poke, poke, poke. Wow, walk-up throw. It's especially strong against really good players who are looking for something specific and neutral, and all of a sudden you're in their face, but still getting the throw tech.
Drink level 3 has the best Oki in the game. Are you sure, Chad? I feel like I've heard them say they don't have Oki. I'll look at that later. Mid-screen, are you sure? Medium. Toss right after. Backs up for the anti-air.
Oh, there we go. No matter how good you are in the corner, still gotta guess. Wow, he just firmly hits down medium kick and finds the hit. And we saw earlier Punk try to walk up and throw in the neutral and the mid-range footsies, and Nephew just kind of called it out and hit down medium kick. Nice side switch that could also bait the uppercut from the Cammy setup. What a whiff punish from Punk. That's what he's known for. Gets the back throw. Corner position slightly, but no Oki off of it. Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness Juri doesn't get a combo off of counter hit far roundhouse. Look at the intense neutral. Walking just out of range, closely in range, walking in and out of ranges. Oh! That was so sneaky. It doesn't look like much, but Punk tried to bait throw after the parry. Because maybe it was just a little bit too far to actually get it. And of course, you get more reward if you do punish counter or whiff throw. But Nephew didn't bite. Oh, the down medium punch is going to put them in burnout. Nephew is one hit away, but they're in burnout. Oh, slight delay, looking to bait the critical art. Oh my goodness. Oh, out of burnout. Now Punk's in burnout. Press some buttons. These are intense reads. Lots of delay buttons, lots of reversal buttons, but Nephew finds the down medium kick and is going to convert. Wow, it's going to make it 2-0 in favor of Nephew. And this is definitely because they played each other so much. Nephew knows what not to do against Punk. He's playing it really well. Look at the ranges are so specific. These slight walk-up crouches. I'm just outside of Cammy's down medium kick range. I'm not gonna get hit by. Oh, there's a down medium punch. So no matter how good your spacing and movement decision making is, you still can get caught if you overextend yourself. Nephew going for the perfect parry, double. Does it again. The uppercut whiffs. That's the second time this set. The uppercut whiffs. This could be a big turnaround for Nephew. It certainly is. Looping. He checked. He checked after the drive rush plus frames overhead. Another throw overhead. Drive impact. Oh my goodness. So what Punk had to do there was a reversal, a super after the drive rush cancel. He just wasn't ready for it. Oh, now we see Punk. He's being a little bit more aggressive. Nephew is actually winning neutral against Punk. As hard as that is to do, but not winning the guessies. One super coming out. Punk has plenty of meter. Nephew waking up and challenging, and unfortunately a big whiff on the forward heavy punch. That button is really good, but it has a lot of recovery as well. Wow, just the tip of the heavy punch drive rush canceling. Puts Punk in the corner. That's a medium punch. Nephew is recovering gauge. They're both passively recovering drive gauge. This is tournament. This is for grand finals if Nephew wins this match. But if there's anybody to do it to make a near miracle comeback, it's gonna be Punk. Nice block on the down medium kick. Nephew stood his ground. He didn't walk backwards. We gotta guess drive impact. He unchecked the Nephew. How dare you? He's gonna take it off of that. Wow, that was unpredictable. That was such a dangerous drive impact. He would have likely lost if Nephew drive impacted back, but he checked him. Back to Nooch. Nephew has to stop the bleeding, because if you give Punk a chance to build momentum, he's gonna take it. He's gonna turn this whole thing around. Wow. Spacing. Yep. Nice cancel to drive rush, so he doesn't take as much on his drive gauge. That'll make the throw not a punish counter on the parry. Obviously, you still get thrown, so it's still not the best, but better than getting punish counter. Well, now Nephew showing a lot of hesitation in neutral. He's not walking forward much. And Punk just advancing. Spin knuckle, what a perfect parry. Conversion off with a close medium punch. Oh, trying to bait the throw. It's so hard. Punk is so good at throw baiting, but doing it to Punk is so difficult. I don't know what it is. A lot of people talk about Punk's reactions, and it's true, but his reads are just as good. Oh. Very burnout. Tries to go for the overhead. So far away, and he just hits a light kick. That happens often. When your opponent is low on health, all you need is a light attack, and if it happens to hit, you can win the whole round that way. Wow, nice delay on the drive rush. With a delay like that, you can bait potentially their uppercut. But we're gonna see a bait on the super. This is gonna be devastating for Nephew. And he starts it with a drive impact. And the level 2, this is gonna put them near burnout. Oh, you can do that? What? When? When did she do that? Oh my goodness. That's it. Sometimes you can just live with mechanics alone. That punish on the super into the DI after the level 2, I've never seen it before. Now we're starting to see a lot more confident neutral from Punk. And the movement. When the neutral is so good, it feels like you can get away with things that don't make sense at all. They're both walking, not crouch blocking, walking back and forth in front of each other's face. They're not taking, like, they're taking such a big risk because of low forward driver, but they're so confident that the other person's not going to do it. Waking up with the dive kick. Oh, I mean, this is still in favor of Nephew. He's one hit away from winning and going to grand finals. And now Punk is slowing down on neutral quite a bit. Nice jump back button. Nephew is like 0 for 10 on these overheads, unfortunately for him. And I don't blame it. The drive gauge, they're both so low. Both so low. Oh, too far away. Punk finds the back throw. Oh my goodness. They're both probably thinking of like 10 options right now, but nothing's happening. Drive rush into the grab. Nephew skipping the neutral a little bit. No! That's burnout for Nephew. Oh, Punk goes for the big play, but Nephew doesn't bite. He's gonna go to grand finals. 3-1 over Punk. That was incredible. That was really good Street Fighter. And St. Cola is just speechless. He's just looking up at the sky. Me, 801 Strider and Kharsonist. Still not the story of only Punk and Nephew. We got a few players working their way up. And 801 Strider just showing his Marissa against Du's trio of characters, now going back to the Bison. We saw this matchup earlier, and these two characters, when one is attacking the other, they are oppressive. Just as you see, Kharsonist is going to take the first round. Offense. Cola still hasn't recovered. Aki is one of those characters, after her throw, she can drive rush, and she can safely bait out stuff if she decides to drive rush and, I believe, jab, maybe block. So her throw game is so good. Not just in the corner. Number 2's coming out. That's going to keep the poison on the ground. He baits the super with the fake parry. Oh my goodness. That's one of those things that people are going to do in rank now. What are we doing? It's hard. If you're reacting just to the screen freeze of drive rush, it's so hard. The parry, not to get too nerdy, but the parry has a minimum of 2 frames, and that helps you react before the screen freeze. But if you react to the parry, you risk actually getting beaten. Oh, forward heavy kick. Plus 1,000,000 with drive rush. Strider in burnout. Oh, bites on the throw. Not quite dead yet, but they're still in burnout. Chip is a factor. And you just get hit by the fireball. What else is there to do? If you block it, you're even closer to losing to chip damage. Oh, too far away for the down medium punch. Strider finds a hit. Scissor kicks, counter hit, combo. Plus frames. Wow. I thought for a second Aki had a back throw. And the forward heavy kick. That's not the first time I've seen that from Kharsonist. It works out. Big. Strider chose not to use his level 3 there because he's pretty far ahead. So it makes sense. A lot of games like Street Fighter V and even this game, it feels like if you can win the round, you should take it. But I think players are starting to recognize when they're far enough ahead that they can take the risk and conserve meter. Goes Strider firing back. Trying to make this 1-1 and this loser's semi-set. Oh, you can't do that. That's going to put Strider in burnout, losing 2 bars from the drive reversal and 1.5 bars from the level 3. Cheap! It's cheap! Kharsonist still having some hesitation in neutral. Waiting for the right moment to get a hit. Plus frames up a cool fake. Stance, and then he baits out the super! Not quite enough, but Bison's in burnout. This is basically over if they do it right, which they didn't! Oh no! The throw's not enough! Strider got all his drive gauge back! EX Psycho Crusher into the DI! Wow. Man, that's gotta feel so bad if you're Kharsonist. You basically guaranteed win the game if you time it right. There's nothing they can do without a super if they DI. So that's really unfortunate. Hopefully not a heartbreaker. Still 1-1. I think Kharsonist is an experienced player enough where it's not gonna mentally rattle him. I'm laughing at JB. We'll see. Part of that tournament experience is your resilience when something bad happens, when you should have won, if you're still able to climb your way out of it. But not looking so good. And Strider is looking to take the set, make it 2-1. Nice, he didn't hold the parry too long. He didn't get punish counter for it. Yeah, I think I agree with Strider's choice there to just walk into it and establish neutral. Takes the poison, but if you walk back too much, you're going to be in the corner, and that's no good either. Counter hit on the heavy punch. Big, massive corner position. Huge McLarge. Nice drive reversal on the Cycle Crusher. Doesn't take the Midas frames from it due to the bomb. Both players pretty low on drive gauge. The Strider has the corner position. Wake up down medium kick counter hit. Still working the gauge. Squeezes in a heavy punch and Kharsonist hits down medium punch. He can choose to take us. He can level 3 and win. Will they do it? Absolutely. So, right, I mean, at this moment, it's pretty much
hamsters.
And now they're working. Cola.
Apparently a lot. All right, I'm back. I'm unfrozen. God, knock on wood. We can finish this day out. Game round around. What's up, Chad? Jimbo, yo, thank you again for holding it down, man. You are amazing. Can we get him back? Can we get him back on more of these? You gotta commentate more, bro. Anyway, I'm sorry to interrupt like that. I'm sorry what y'all thought.
I'm down. I can schedule it.
Bring him back. All right, Kharsonist. I see him cooking now. Okay, light lash, go for the frame kill, but that allows Strider to get out, or so he thought. And we thought it was okay, but the counter makes some play here. Good. Spin the bar, put him in burnout.
Burn him out.
After this. That song, burn him out.
We're gonna see some Caesar kicks. Wow, the down heavy kick into the super. It's not over yet, Snake. Oh, EX pressure from full screen. Full court shot, DI. That's gonna do it for Strider. 2-1.
From downtown, he's on fire.
Monster Jam.
And again, I like how Strider's still keeping Bison. Like, it's not like, oh, I quit Bison now that this one matchup didn't work. I switch up for the matchup. This went very well for Bison to get that easy sort of pressure going. Just like this. The bomb goes off, overhead, and the bomb goes on. Buy one, get one free.
Bomb has been planted.
Oh, overhead,
oh, no,
right
he
after.
didn't.
Oh, yes, he did. No drive impact back to save you. Strider takes advantage.
What timing of that perfect parry. Walk up, medium punch. Oh, finds the parry. Oh, another perfect parry from Strider.
Turn back, get the heavy right after that. Yes, sir.
Well, this matchup is so volatile. It's so dirty. Because the amount of parries that are happening now, it's like a good idea for both characters in this matchup. But it's so dangerous too because they both have really good throws. Oh, speaking of throws, unfortunately, the level 3. I mean, you can't blame. You gotta make a choice, bro.
He fought. He was swinging. Like, lows
I think it's just trial.
Blow you up.
I think he's just trying it out.
Okay.
Because the Bison ain't work.
Do this. I see. You gave them $100? That's why that.
Yeah, I got it like that, bro. Totally don't.
Just bought a house. What do you need? Oh.
Hey, I'm getting. You know, let's not talk about it.
Oh, this is working out better for Strider so far. Impact. Got the burn up with the forward heavy kick first. Got the impact, the splat, the quad kick.
I feel like this character is a Strider character more than Bison. Of course, he's excellent with Bison. But you remember when he played Abel? Remember when he played Abel in Street Fighter 4? You can make those hard reads.
Yeah.
And this is also good against Pug. I don't think Pug likes characters that force you to guess like that.
Yeah, that was his.
It takes away his reactions, you know? Like,
yeah.
You got to make the reads, which he is still good at.
Read right there. Combo gonna blow that up the perfect pin. In the corner we go. Ooh. Trade. Both respecting right after.
Ooh. That jab looked pretty funny. Get off me.
My chain can't afford that. Stand fierce, back fierce, Gladius. Gladius again, harassing the drive gauge. Hit confirmed. In the yellow.
That's enough. That's definitely enough. 100%. That's enough. Dude, Marissa's the kind of character that frustrates your reactions too. Remember Juri in Street Fighter V would hold heavy punch. It would punish counter or crush counter people all the time because they would try to whip punish it during startup. I feel like Marissa has the same effect.
Well, now she have that change in season 2 where you can like hold her heavier buttons to create that variance. It's hard, even harder to perfect parry her. It's a secret buff. I feel like this season even more so because you can't just mash parry. You gotta like react.
What do you mean she can hold her buttons?
She can hold her heavier buttons. Last season she got that buff where she can hold the buttons a little bit to delay it. Makes it
so you can release it at an earlier time or something?
Yeah.
That's messed up.
You never really see it because recent players.
It's very few of them, but I'm starting to suspect she might be coming up.
Uh-oh. Follow up. You're in burnout. There's still a chance. Back throw. This is how he wins.
I'm gonna try to watch the DI so bad. I knew it. I knew it. One of those feelings like, yeah, I'm an unchecked punk. Watch this. Sorry, bro, not this time. No help. Ain't got enough help. Oh no! You got a great whip punish with that back with the standing heavy punch, but he went into the target combo. Didn't believe.
Yeah. Put a ring on it. Parry. Knockdown. Safe jump setup. Perfect parry that though. I like the jump back.
Away.
I'm trying to interact. Trying to take a guess. Safety first.
Dude, there's like footsie recognition on both sides and pug. Oh my goodness. The down medium kicks are so hard to whip punish in this game. They actually have close stats to other like old school boomer fighting games where you can whip punish them. But there's so many other normals you gotta look out for. And if you miss them, like Strider just did, you might get punished counter for trying to punish counter. Just again, he does it.
It's probably harder with this character too. Like she doesn't really have like a low forward to poke back with. That is significant enough to present a problem. Crouching medium punch is good, but it's not good enough to counteract that button continuously. And everything else that Cammy wants to use.
Oh, you see that adjustment from Strider using heavy kick instead of heavy punch? Because he's been too far away to use the heavy punch to whip punish. Punk's down medium kick. But Punk still whip punish the heavy kick.
Right after. Just immediacy. Perfect parry. Drive rush punish incoming. So ready at that distance.
This is the Punk parable. You're like, all right, let me try the next thing. And he's gonna fight that too.
One steps. Bow arrow and Punk.
You might have to let Strider borrow some of your coal, bro. Get him some seed oils. He's running out of steam.
So here, brother. I got you my community thing right here. Humidifier. Oh. Six punish. Oh yeah, her minus 6 punishes are not still not that good. For other characters on drive reversal.
Yeah. And that drop reminds me of Justin Wong, the Wong factor. Sometimes you mess up combos because you're fighting Justin Wong. I think Punk has a Wong factor.
Yeah. Usually we see a player like drop something because they're like, damn, this is Punk. Like not saying try to have that in full, but like it happens to everybody, you know?
It happened to me. I almost won a set against Punk's modern Chun-Li, and then I dropped the combo. Yeah, and I was so tight.
Damn, if I see the name. But also the way that Punk plays, it makes it hard to really be able to have those clutch moments that happen. It feels like he's always in control. Continuously rotating.
Sharp.
Defensive options. Uh-oh, not defensive options though. Not well done that time. Look at the health deleted from 1 DP. Another one! Oh, Lord.
Same brain.
Round 2.
Health, where did it go? Why must somebody say two-touch Teresa? Whatever you call, you better call her back. All right?
Teresa.
Uh-huh.
Wow, that actually punished the jump in? Ladies.
Sounds like a, you know what? I'm not gonna say that. Not gonna say that. Knockdown. Nice drive rush.
Somebody in the YouTube chat says Strider will never beat Punk. He's done it before in Street Fighter V, and I believe this game as well.
Yeah, it's happened in tournament. So I don't think that's not happening. It's just that Punk has got the lead up. A lot of players, not just Strider. Could happen right now. Drive rush, able to recover in time and stay fine.
Yep. Punk's certainly the favorite, especially if we're looking at like character strength and oh my goodness, he ignites into the armor. I even suspect he released it on reaction to the normal hitting him and then converted and then like confirmed it from there. But for a second there, I thought you didn't. I thought you were still alive.
No, I had to take a second to marvel at what Strider's doing right now. He's playing on point.
Oh, look at the spacing. The whole history of the down medium kicks and Strider. Oh my god. He whipped it. I was about to like, yeah, he's been doing so great in neutral, and then Paul just shuts it down.
Neutral jump against the throw. I don't think we've seen a command throw in this set so far. Maybe I'm bugging, but frame kill. Yeah, safe jump setup gonna be perfect parried.
And that low wasn't a punish. Punk must have been holding up, or he didn't get countered. That safe jump setup, when you perfect parry a safe jump, you just have plus frames. You don't actually punish it. Oh, it was enough.
Again, it's rare to see that super kill. Great lead up into it.
Strider so close, so far. All it took was that one whiff punish. He went straight to Guest City.
That's the thing. It's like not even like it's a Street Fighter 6 thing, but it's a Punk thing more often. You whiff one thing,
punch.
like again, it just starts rolling in his favor. Going for the throw. Can't do that this season though.
A buff.
Truth Lion 23 with the sub. Thank you so much. Love the TNS channel. One interruption against the drive rush.
Oh,
Dave Pierce target combo.
Can't do
Take
it.
throw. You guys loves the throws. Punk wants that run back.
No, you
You'll
can't
get it.
do it, man. He tried every normal special in the book. You can't whip against Punk. It's so difficult. Because you think you're in range, but he's walking backwards, and then he just hit you for doing it.
Sauce for this week to defeat Punk. Do it again. Can he do it again? Grand finals, Punk Nephew, the run back. Let's get it.
To find out how are these adjustments going to be made in neutral, who's going to whiff punish who, who's going to put their friend in the corner and make them guess.
Flip the coin.
Wow. Early busting out from both players, taking some risks. The spiral arrow, the EX uppercut from Nephew. Forward heavy punch hitting, but only one hit connected.
Dive kick.
Our
Also
team
crouching
some dive
unit
kicks.
kick. Yes. It's got a hurt box on that, thank God. Plays the jabs, gets the counter conversion, the 4-piece.
There's too sharp, main. These players are too sharp.
Oh, level 1. Lead up here for Punk, or Nephew, excuse me.
Didn't even bother trying to stock up. Going straight offense. Friends making friends guess. Oh, the dive kick hits. Does he have enough? Is level 2 enough? It might be.
With the starting moves, it should be. Oh, thank God.
That would fix Marine so fast.
Immediately. First round of Punk. Go with me, choke. Oh my God. Oh, what an interruption with the medium. Right after spiral arrow. In the corner of the back rise, we're pressing buttons. As plus as she used to be, so. Or at least advantageous on the medium spiral arrow.
Hey, Cole, I think you know more about this game than I do at this point. I'm the lab guy.
It's because I watch these players a lot and I have to study. I have my notes up too. That's also why. Notes are
True.
cheat sheet. Raw sweep.
Oh, just hit it again. Now medium punch whiff. Do it again. Level 2. Marine is fixed.
Somewhere, somehow Marine's like, oh my God.
Oh, great.
Nice, all right. Nice move. All right. We
quick.
Punk.
If Punk keeps up the pace, man, it's just, you just kind of like, you know, sometimes you feel like something's about to happen. If Punk wins the reset 3-0, I feel like he's gonna run away with it.
I feel so too, but at least Nephew's got better. Like I feel like he loves longer sets. For him, it's better for him. But the way Punk is playing and implementing dive kicks is making it difficult for Nephew to run the grounded game. Fireball's there. Break the throw.
Oof.
Yeah, too far out. You don't see anybody really punishing red coat kicks. I feel like we mag Krispy Kreme in it right now for Punk. But the way you play right now against Nephew's kind of got away. Compared to how he's playing previously.
Uh-oh.
That don't work.
Certainly meant to do an uppercut there, not a level 1. And with that, Nephew might recover out of burnout first. We'll see how this turns out. Uh-oh. Oh, Punk gets a super, but walks up and throws. Man, the plus frames while you're in burnout makes you hesitate even more. And you know, it's even harder to walk back because you're going to recover later.
That's true. You want to keep nice and close. You want to get aggressive so you get your bar back faster. And for some characters, it's better. Some players, and their playstyle is better. But Punk just like, I'll take advantage of that whole scenario.
Do you know if now, if you throw tech in burnout, it gives you more gauge back? It makes sense if it does, but I actually I haven't looked into it yet.
It should, right? If you throw tech, it gives you bar at the bottom and the top. So it should give you more bar in burnout. Oh, it did, because Ryukichi, that happened to him. He was at burnout, he got out of burnout faster because he throw tech that CEO. So yeah, it does. Makes sense.
Jeez.
Oh, keep the drive.
Driver's timing from Nephew is gonna make the difference.
And so like catch buttons like that are like as potent that he's trying to establish the ground game.
Colo's internet isn't bad, he just has his notes open.
I'm just scrolling through VODs of the other. I'm like, yeah, remember the last time it happened like 20 months ago? True. It's alright.
You can see the resiliency from Nephew. It looked like Punk was gonna want to raid with it, and maybe I spoke too soon. He's not dead yet. Punk will be in burnout. Nephew will have the critical art, but he is very far behind.
This is hard.
Oh.
Yeah, you have to pop level 2. You gotta do something. Last time we saw Nephew die with that bar. Gonna utilize it.
Oh, this is not looking good. I actually bust out with the level 1 during the level 2. Is that a burnout? Oof.
Oh, that made me pucker up. Oh, Lord. God damn. DP Punk. About to reset the bracket.
It sounds like it comes with a negative connotation, but it's true. Gotta guess better sometimes.
It really is. Every fighting game is like that, where scenarios where you played somebody or you've like, you know, a matchup or whatever. And Punk, with the momentum that he has, like a Corso DP, like he feels so comfortable doing so. You have data from years upon years.
Try to attack after the counter hit. Uh-oh. What an uppercut. I was just about to say Nephew really low on drive gauge, so they might back off a little bit, but staying with the offense, that's the best defense is a good offense.
You want to scrap take these trades every so often, almost for the fireball. Perfect parries and gets it back. Does go for the drive, impact right back. Punk with the reactions. Fighting chance for the drive rush jab is gonna seal his fate regardless.
All right, Nephew takes a round, but that perfect parry was perfect. He couldn't do drive impact. He didn't have enough health.
Yup. Let's see that we're off to people. That's cool. Uh-oh, got a recovery of the button. Here's Nephew. We want to have him in the corner.
Ooh. Dude, I think it's impossible to throw bait Punk. It feels like you can't throw him, you can't bait his throw. He's so ridiculous on reads when it comes to defense.
He really is. Like the rotation is, it feels like they're quicker ones. Bro, delay stand fierce. He woke up and swung with a big ass button. Yeah, you had drop gauge behind it. Avery, thank you for the 5. But you know what? This money might be going to Punk. Let's see if there's gonna be a reset. Nephew, fight back.
Fight back. It's so stressful watching them play neutral because you know, like typically people just slam on low forward, but neither player is willing to do it because they might get whip punished for it. Oh, that's a pretty good whip punish for Punk.
Get the drive gauge.
Clean answer.
With no drive gauge behind it too. Definitely try to keep the bar as much as possible. I do respect that. There's the low forward though. To the corner. Back right stand fierce. Oh, the foot dodge caught him. He gets the throw up in the corner. Less.
What? Oh, what a air to air. He's gonna convert off of that into level 3. Not quite gonna close that out, but he's gonna recover a lot of drive gauge. And he does get Oki. We saw earlier he did dash up, jab, jab. What's he gonna do here? Walk. Oh, he just walked up and jumped. What?
Do it! Double DP. So
What gotta go crazy?
Hook. Oh my
Can you
god. I can't, you know, at that point, first DP whips, I'm gonna do it again. At that point, I'm gonna let it rip. I get it, I get it.
You kind of got to see what was behind the curtain there.
Yeah. And again, they play each other so much that maybe Nephew would have got hit with that second one.
Hey, there's some idea to what Punk just did there, because that first uppercut looks like it was difficult to punish. So if they try to punish it and fail, they'll get hit by the second uppercut.
Oh, that's true. You're right. Get you on the other side. Perfect parry. Nephew bringing this back. Gets a shimmy.
Actually gets a throw bait on Punk. Crazy.
For the first time. He said, I'll prove it to you. I can do it. Take some of that nose and let's live with it. Did launching with it.
Bro, bread together.
Bro, bread together. All the brothers out here in the streets. Please, stand fierce. We'll have level 1 after this. You're burned out, so careful. Don't get back thrown. You'll throw him instead. Uses up calls up the throw.
And then also was gonna do good against the uppercut. If Punk did wake up uppercut, it would have went below Juri, and that would have got punished as well.
That's a devious jumping for that reason. That jump medium. Damn. That's pretty cool. A lot of options.
Interesting. Like Nephew was fighting back, even though it kind of feels like take the reset at this point and start over. But he's willing to like keep going.
All you gotta say is like the momentum that Punk has after a reset or any type of a player, you don't want to have them have that. Like if this was reverse, Punk wouldn't want that. He wouldn't want Nephew to have that.
Yeah, I think Punk likes that uppercut too. Like it's fine. You're still in the corner. Your drive gauge is low. It's a tough position to be in. They got hit 3 different times. It was like a heavy kick hit, then they got uppercutted. It's too far. You're too far behind in health at that point.
Yep. Reset point here for Punk.
And Punk spent so much drive gauge early on that might come back to bite him. We'll see. Level 2 just to burn them out. And the drive reversal gets baited.
Leader management is so key in this game. You know, a lot of things for reward, but there's a lot of risk behind it. More so the other person has things like this that can easily open you up. These reverse combos, these level 2s, the impact. Super! You know what? Kind of a win for both sides. Punk gets back in Greek gauge, but Nephew, for a little bit, still has the lead. Still has the quarter position.
Oh, he's willing to put himself so close to burnout. And you know, in this match, Nephew has uppercutted so many dive kicks that Punk might even hesitate, but he goes for the drive rush. As the corner DI, there's nothing Nephew could do. That's going to be a bracket reset for Punk.
Cammy wins.
The meter seesaw back and forth. The expenditure. Nephew's like, I gotta do something. I gotta spend this bar to get in. You know, get that aggression, find an opening. But that expenditure actually led him to burn out to his demise. Damn. Reset.
Reset. And this is going to be 1-1 for both of them. Punk losing to Nephew, putting him into losers. Now it's all evened up. Oh, that was so smart from Nephew. Typically, people go for another throw there, but he went for the frame trap.
Medium. Overhead. Bless this man. Peace be with you and also with you. To losers.
In the earlier sets, Punk wasn't getting hit by overhead. He wasn't getting throw baited, but we're seeing it happen right in front of us.
With that pressure.
Oh.
Punk. Inhuman. Sweep with punish against that forward heavy kick. Ready toe kicks.
Oh.
Yes, he was playing Cammy, chat, by the way. Same characters.
Nephew. The skies are protected. Throw. Drive rush, that's gonna do it.
Crouch fierce right after, man. Like, the switch up to the options, like in the corner, usually it's like another throw for the crouch fierce. Punish.
I see the logic. I see the logic. The sweep
Yeah.
has a lot of range, more so than the down medium kick. And Punk was walking back and forth and not. It seemed like he wasn't protecting his legs, but he was.
And sometimes people go for like stand light kick right after. They're hoping to get like a punish counter on that. But it's slightly nerfed, so I wonder if that was the intention too as well. Was it slightly nerfed? Maybe it won't catch as much. Still, Nephew trying to get the foot dive. Oscar DP. Whip punishes the crouching medium punch. Too preemptive with the button. Put that shit away.
And he stopped his combo earlier just to guarantee that they would recover enough gauge to get out of burnout. So now they're going to be in burnout. Gee, and a confident jab uppercut from Punk, sending a little bit of a message to his friend.
I bet you, Arnold, he just intrinsically knows that stuff about like, oh, I stopped your drive gauge from coming through. Now you're a burnout after this happens. That just is like a collectively in his DNA at this point. He didn't even know he's doing that. It's happening.
Ooh, testing the waters. Oh, now Nephew's trying to bait throws. You cannot whiff against Punk. He's gonna walk backwards and punish it.
Oh, if he would have picked the crouch, he would have kicked, would have got the hit. But you know, this is spy though.
Swinging. Confident with the low forward wake up.
Yeah.
Nephew has to find something. He's absolutely, Nephew is playing great, but you need to be like more than great. You gotta be like Log and Ren and Stimpy, better than bad. You gotta be really good.
It's Bug, it's Bug.
Girl or boy.
Everybody wants a, I don't know. I forgot the rest. Wait, everybody wants a log. A log. Bro, that's a godlike show. But Punk is playing godlike right now. Okay, low crush. Okay, Samus gets hit. Worked out. And Tyre with the stand fierce, gonna pick up with the fireball. And the DP because you're up in the corner. This time, Punk blocks out the overhead.
And when you see these two players playing, you see a drive rush cancel on block, you're like, oh no. Because it feels like when you lose that much drive gauge, it's gonna cost you so much.
All drive gauge gone right now. Trying to take advantage. Roll spiral arrow. Stand block with the grip right after it. She's in.
There's no way Punk goes DI here. Oh, he finds a hit. Finds a hit. It's getting to that hour, man. 12:30. These are way past boomer hours.
I feel you. 11:33 right now here for me. Oh, thank you, chat. I can't believe it's big, it's better, it's wood. It's a crazy line. Anyway, flip out.
I think that
for the
show
corner.
is not okay. If you watch it,
It's not a kid's
if you
show.
watch it back now, you'd be like, whoa, wait a minute.
It's not a kid's show at all. The dive kicks down, Punk. Putting that back on the menu. Very smart. Repeats, back throw.
That's so deep in the depths of neutral that it's like I don't know what they want to do, what's gonna happen. It's just weird.
They play each other so much, they know each other. It's no longer about the matchup, it's about these two intrinsically beyond the matchup.
But look at how far away they're playing footsies, and even like Punk walking up that much, it feels like such a risk. Yeah, I think Punk is recognizing Nephew as being maybe a little bit overly defensive.
Puts up the overhead, turn immediately, finds the stand pierce, and puts himself on game tournament point. Punk to weather that feng shui engine where others have failed. He delivers his revenge against Nephew.
And I feel like I'm getting beat up by Punk right now. This is so hard to deal with. I can only imagine, like, what could Nephew, what algebraic equation do you gotta solve to run this back 3 games?
A lot to consider. What's your like drive gauge expenditure? Usually it's pretty good for Nephew. That Punk has been just taking it away and dealing with the burnout after that. Imperfect parry. We'll take that drive gauge. Anti-air's there with the DP.
So sharp at the end.
Interrupts the drive rush. Yes.
Wow! Walked up so much while Nephew was walking backwards. Dang, you see the recognition from Punk that they were too far away to convert up with a down heavy punch?
Like understanding.
Whoa! Whoa!
Whoa! Whoa! Okay. You're not steps ahead, you flights ahead of all of us here, Punk.
The mistake into the mix-up.
You know what? American reset. We love to see it. Set point. I'm tired. Oh my God, Pug.
Oh, is
Calls
he
it the
gonna run
parry.
away with it? Oh, don't loop him. That's your friend, man. Don't loop him. Oh, I mean, he's so far ahead in the set 2-0. He can take some crazy risks like that. And if it worked,
Yeah.
it would have been embarrassing. But that could be the bad choice that Punk makes to put the momentum in Nephew's favor. We'll find out. Oh, we're about to find out. That's gonna,
Yeah.
dude, you made one false move. Nephew's gonna capitalize on it.
Not even next episode. It's this episode. Gets a kill. Punk still has 3 bars to play with. And Nephew still needs 3 games. It's a lot. I feel like as long as Nephew has drive gauge, he can help with punishing some of these stampede kicks. Yeah, he's just gonna get in with the conversion. Stock up with the Fuhajin.
Oh my goodness, it's just too far away. Oh, that's the level 3. This is looking pretty grim for Nephew. It's not impossible. He's not in burnout yet, but his health ain't looking so healthy. Oh, he's got maybe one more choice. Oh, and he finds a super. Still in it. Punk's close to burnout.
It's doable.
Oh, the
Spiral
back
arrow
is
right to
gonna do
the
it.
fireball. That's gonna be Punk taking over Nephew from loser side, getting his revenge, getting his W.